eyeballers. Oh, give me a second. Clicking in and out of the... Where'd my mouse go? God damn it. My mouse disappeared! Man, I guess today's just tech issues all around. But to be fair though, Slay the Princess kind of did the same when I clicked out of the game. It would always like make my mouse disappear as well. Give me a second. Wow, wow, wow. We're just gonna restart the game. I guess today's just the day of tech issues. Wild. Maybe if I make it windowed mode, it won't make my mouse disappear for me. There we go. Give me a second. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, my mouse disappeared again. Great start, great start. Okay, it seems window mode does not make my mouse disappear. For me. Alright, let me just resize it. Today is just the day of tech issues, I guess. Might as well get them all out now, am I right? There we go. There we go. I think we're good now. I think we're good. Well, hello, eyeballers! Welcome on in. How are you all doing today? Hello, Chaos. Welcome on in. Today we are playing Scarlet Hollow. I was wanting to play Dread Out Keepers of the Dark, but it was having too many tech issues. So we're gonna be playing Scarlet Hollow instead, which is a game I've actually wanted to play for some time. It is by the same creators of Slay the Princess, and I've played that before as well. So, let's get into it! I might turn down the music just a hair. Return. And Slay the Princess is like one of my favorite horror visual novel style games. I'm just a sucker for time loops and obviously horror, and Slay the Princess is very much that. Very much so. So anyways, just gonna check on a few things and then we will get started. I'm so ready! Because I've actually wanted to play this game. I didn't intend to play it today, but I guess we're gonna play it today. Wow. Wow, wow. All right, are we ready? Everyone, make sure you're all bundled up. Make sure you have snacks. Make sure you have drinks. Let's go. And from what I know, this game, I think, is fully voiced. So, that'll be nice. Let's go. Your name. Wishy. Wishy. You live in the city of... Wait, I get to choose, like, my names and things? Live in the city... What city should we live in? Ah, I don't even know what name to come up with. I live in the city of... Ballin. I'll just do Ballin. Oh! Well, that's cool. Yeah, okay, thank you, virus, Windows virus, anti. Oh, so you can choose your pronouns. It does not affect the gameplay. Oh. Well, we'll go she. Select 2 traits. Oh yeah, I forgot. This one you can select powers to have. Hot. Okay, powerful build, tough as nails, the pinnacle of fitness, an imposing presence that commands the room. A mean right hook. Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. Mystical, strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Talk to animals. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Yeah, I don't know if I would want to hear animals talk. Street smarts. Good at lying and hard to lie to. Fast talker. You can read people and read the room. No door can hold you. Ooh, street smart's pretty good. So I get to click 2. Keen eye. Observant with a knack for picking up small details. Empathetic. Book smart, well-read and rational. Possess a wealth of esoteric knowledge and know when to use it. A talented researcher. That ain't me. I'm hot though. Extremely good looking, a natural flirt. People just like you, probably because you're a good yeah, okay, that is not me, never mind. I am not a natural flirt. So we can pick 2. I'm leaning towards, I want to do street smarts for sure. I don't know what other ability we should choose though. Because apparently for this game, from what I heard of it, one playthrough, you only get 15% of the true story with one playthrough. So this is one we'll have to do multiple playthroughs of, which that's perfectly fine with me because I really enjoyed Slay the Princess. So I feel like I'll enjoy this. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, so I don't think I'll do talk to animals. I want to do street smarts and maybe powerful build or keen eye. Those would be 2 good ones to have. I mean, it would be good to fight if there's horror involved, but a keen eye would be good because then we could pick up on other like things others cannot. Because I honestly don't even know the story of this game. Other than you arrive to the town and live with like relatives or something. That's all I know. Okay. Street smart's good to have. I think we will do observant. Because maybe we'd get, oh, I kind of want to do powerful build though. Okay, because what? Good fast talker. You can read people and read the room. Well, that's reading people. This is surroundings. Damn! This is hard to choose. Pinnacle of fitness. Yeah, we'll do powerful build and street smart. We're locking it in, boys. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you'd only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again, and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops and seedy depots? I don't know the words. That would have felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl and Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt. Seems like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. So anyways, as I was saying... Wait, I thought there was voice acting in this game. Yeah, it says voice volume. Lies! Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure if he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. Damn, I thought there was voice acting. That's unfortunate. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know? Pushing joggers into the harbor, that's- What? Hi, Odd! Welcome on in! am sick. I am. Don't want to talk to you, Itis. Hell yeah, so some chaos. Pushing people into the harbor. What if they couldn't swim? Oh, it's this game. Wait, what's wrong with this game? Why do you have that reaction? Cough, cough. Yeah, I have a contagious disease. You begin to cough and your eyes start to water on command. Pretending to be sick has always been one of the better ways to get people to leave you alone in strange places. Oh, are you sick? That's all right. I'm pretty sure I already had whatever you've got. No! I'm sick all the time. Gotta keep my immunity system on its toes, you know? So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she's gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend and said it hurt a lot. I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging. Soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor, all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after— What the fuck? We've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. About 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and geez. You ever get so mad you want to kill somebody? No? Yeah, I kind of feel like killing someone right now, actually. What the fuck? Oh, you don't like this game? Oh, that's unfortunate. Cause like, I know Slay the Princess is really good. I guess it could depend on the route you take. 'Cause there's a lot. Hi Void, how are you doing? Just liked and subscribed to this gorgeous VTuber waifu. Nice! Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright. Stop trying to get a rise out of me. Stop it. Huh? Stop what? Whatever it is you think you're doing right now. You know what? I'm talking about the whole corner a stranger on the bus trying to make them uncomfortable act. I'm not playing along. Alright. Never really wanted to kill her, even if I did threaten it a little bit. Yeah, you know, you just threaten a little bit of murder here and there. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. But I don't know if I'm, like, into that stuff. So I just might wind up on a bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. What?! Oh, yeah, I don't like this guy. He seems like one of those prank YouTubers. Tried all 3 paths, all kind of shite. Aw. Well, I will for my opinion. Just call me Sanji. Oh, I'm not a demon. I'm just a person with eyes. Yeah, I think he's bullshitting again. One of these days, you're gonna run into someone who doesn't tolerate your bullshit. Get your act together. You cross your arms and glare at the young man with menace in your eyes. Huh, alright, you have a point, I guess. New York will always be there waiting for me. Anyways, where'd you say you were headed? Oh. Yeah, Slay the Princess is like one of my favorites. Like as far as like horror visual novels go. Scarlet Hollow. Oh, the holler. Huh? That's what they call the hollows up in the mountains, you know. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's coal mine up in the holler, you see. There's always a job listing or two on the board around here. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are. Thanks to my buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while now that I think about it. I should see if they're on Facebook, see what they're doing up there. Hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone. For once, focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. Is that just a bag of wet peanuts? Thanks, love it. Yeah, he gives me prank YouTuber vibes. I don't like him. If you want to choose scary game, try Amanda the Adventurer. Orphan or Poppy's Playtime. Poppy's Playtime, I've tried it before, Amanda the Adventure, I tried it a bit. I did like it. I just need to play it again. FNAF, it depends on the game. I'm not really a mascot horror type of gamer. They're usually not for me. They're boiled peanuts. Got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they're dripping all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them around anymore. Sometimes picking a dialogue option. Oh. I mean, protein. I loved boiled nuts. Protein's protein. I didn't build these muscles by turning down free protein. Take the wet peanuts from the stranger. It's been several hours since you've had any protein. Oh no, they're gonna make me shit myself. That's what's gonna happen. Because he probably put laxatives in it. What traits did you pick? I picked powerful build and street smarts. Several hours since you've had any protein, several hours too many. You tear into them immediately, not bothered removing your shells through fistfuls of soft legume. In a few moments, they're all gone. I figured someone like you'd get good use out of them. And with that, I leave you. Safe travels, friend. Yeah, he probably put laxatives in those peanuts. I'm gonna shit myself in like an hour. Never eat strange things from random people on the bus. And just like that, the stranger is gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow, end of the line. Almost there. Interesting. The bus finally comes to a stop, its brakes squeaking as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads, bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. Driver quickly shuts the doors behind you and starts the engine, kicking up a dust cloud. He pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Hey, Wishy. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos of her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be there. I'm going in for a firm handshake. Tabitha, you make direct eye contact, straighten your back, and extend your right arm. She holds out her hand limply in response. You grip it and squeeze, shaking once. Very professional. Tabitha's lip curls in disgust as she pulls her hand back quickly, covertly wiping it on her dress as she turns towards the car. Come on, let's go. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Like, I get your, like, I'm assuming mother died and such. Don't need to be a bitch, I will say. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering onto the dusty relic. I thought there was voice acting in this game because there's a literal, like, bar for voice acting, but I haven't heard any voice acting. Unless I didn't turn it on, because this is gonna be a lot of reading. Doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Dialogue options labeled explore, usually taken. Oh, they can impact relationships. Look at the second option. Oh no, that's not something you say. So I guess you're both members of the Dead Mom Club now, huh? That is wild. I feel like she's gonna be mad if I ask that. That is wild. I kind of want to say it because it's so wild and out of pocket. So the funeral, I feel like anything I say, she's not going to be too happy about. I will say. I kind of want to say it though. That's awesome. I mean, it's not awesome. Yikes. I'll just say this. I can't believe we've never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. Oh yeah, my mom had like bad blood with her side of the family. I don't know why my mom left or what kind of grudge she had against this side of the family. But I'm no, we can double down! Wish I had known about you. Whatever. What's done is done. Yay, Dead Mom Club. How are you holding up? Fine. Oh. Hi, number one, Dead MILFs Club. Automod didn't like the word MILF. Oh my god. I know! Whew, good to hear. No. You don't have to hide how you're feeling. Family, even if we just met. She sighs a particularly heavy sigh. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. So the funeral. It's on Sunday, right? Like I told you. Since I'm here, do you need any help planning? I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just need the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Yo, Dead Mom Club! Woo! Your cousin turns to you with an icy glare. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. Oh shit. Yikes. I shouldn't have said the Dead Mom Club. And here it is. Scarlet Estate. Though it's seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's that. I thought there was voice acting in this game. I have not heard a single voice yet. Hi, Stray. How are you doing? Someone used to cramped apartments in gray cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with an anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long, long time ago. That is a dangerous place to build a house, I will say. It was like on the edge of a cliff, half hanging down. Hello, hope stream is going well. It is now. I was trying to play Dread Out Keepers of the Dark earlier, but it was having too many issues, so we switched to this. You're hit with a blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold into the foyer. Everything in the room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges, and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family's humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. What have the streets are about? Beautiful, don't think I've been... Okay, we might as well use the other two. It's beautiful. You're lying through your teeth, but Tabitha doesn't need to know that. In fact, not only does she not need to know that you're lying, but she won't know, ever. You're a very good liar. It is. The estate was the prize jewel of this region for a long time. It's quite a magnificent piece of architecture, even now. Shall we take our tour? Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor. You do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. You need any food? There's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. It's okay, I had a bag of, wet peanuts already from a stranger. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Like the do-do-do-do. Or the wah-wah. I'm assuming that's wind. Oh my god, there's a cat! Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. I've always dreamed of having a kitchen. I love PB&J! I've always dreamed of having a kitchen. Is that a kitchen island? It is, thank you. I love PB&J. Awesome. How'd you know it was my favorite? That smile can't be- That is the most awkward smile ever. Just... I didn't, but good for you. Is there someone in town to buy food? I might want to eat something other than PB&J. Is there somewhere we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online, though, so I wouldn't be going with you. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, that old man awkward smile. I guess sweet, thanks. Cool, good talk. Alright, what's next? Oh, the tour. Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. Yeah, and that bag of soggy peanuts makes me want to shit my pants, please. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. Is that your cat? What's its name? Frou-Frou. Do not pet her. If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. I know cat rules. You decide to follow Tabitha's advice. Shall we move on? The bathroom awaits. I love the cat! You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. That star is cool. Our art style's cool, thank you. Guys, I am reading so well. Why have I not heard any compliments upon my reading comprehension today so far? Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do what you must if you must. Oh my god! And she says somebody cleans this place? Oh, and there's like toilet paper rolls there. There's only a little bit of TP left. Good job on reading. Thank you. It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room. And mystery stains paint the floor. Probably shit stains. Oh god, look at the garbage. Oh, that is so vile. What a wonderful bathroom. I'm gonna use sarcasm. I absolutely love it. I've always wanted those bathtubs with the little feet. Glad you like it. That bathtub is an extremely valuable antique. You're keeping it in this? Oh my god. I kinda wanna lift the toilet. Ah! There's roaches! Oh my god, when I go to the bathroom, a roach is gonna crawl up my ass. Oh no. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. Oh. You know what? Maybe I don't have to shit anymore. This is worse than a gas station bathroom. Maybe, I think going outside would be more sanitary than going in this bathroom. I'm pretty sure those are crusties. Yeah, I think so. I think shitting in the woods would be more sanitary. What if I go to the bathroom and then a bug bites my butt and then it becomes Spooder Man or Roach Man or something? You know what? I'm gonna brave it out. Let's use the toilet! Oh! A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing, and this is a good place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on the tour. Follow me. Oh god, if that's how the bathroom looks! Oh! Oh! No! You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. Oh, actually, this is actually not bad. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure half an hour rant about her kid to get her to do it, so you better be grateful. You're allergic to dust and pollen? Yeah, you're fucked if you had to stay here. You're fucked. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up. But you can use the dresser. It should be empty. I mean, with the bathroom, you could do the whole hover method. Had the... By the end of this trip, I'll have the leg strength of a god with how much I gotta hover over that toilet. Do you need help around the house? There's a lot of boxes and stuff lying around here. I can help you move things around and fix the place up. I appreciate the offer, but Janie already comes in once a week. It's fine. The place looks awful. Oh, this is so great. How'd you know I love cherubs? That chest is to die for. It's a surprise to see you have such a discerning taste. Every last piece of furniture in this room is genuine antique. Handed down through the family for generations. Like, the furniture is fine. It's just the house is disgusting. The real horror is in this game is cleaning the toilet. Not using it. You gotta like risk getting bit on the ass. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can grab your belongings. It's gonna be like roach infested, isn't it? I feel like once you get home after this trip, you gotta burn your clothes. I'm sorry. There's probably like bed bugs and crap in them now. You gotta get rid of them. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you'll have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. I'm not gonna do this because I hate when people do that. But as you're like, are you sure you're okay? And then like, whenever someone asks me that, I just start straight bawling and it's like, bro, I've been trying so hard to keep it together. Like, what the hell? Well, her mom just died. Where are you going? Wait, where are you going? To work. Somebody has to pay the bills around here. What kind of work do you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. Except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I appreciate if you didn't keep me long. Sound... Hashtag girl boss? No. At least roaches are like dogs. You can teach them. Oh my god, I'm gonna be king of the roaches. I mean, she works on a coal mine. lives in a roach-infested place and her mom dies. Oh yeah, I know that's tragic. I didn't know we owned a coal mine. We don't own the coal mine. I own the coal mine. Your side of the family forfeited any claim to it years ago. Okay, jeez. That's pretty even impressive. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I don't think of it as exciting the same way. I don't think of cleaning a toilet or painting a wall as exciting. It's a task. I think you could, you know, clean the toilet a little more. Hi, Dakota. Welcome on in. Good afternoon. I'm maroon. One of those tasks could use more doing. Yeah, which toilet are you cleaning? That's wild. She's going through it, so I won't say anything. Great. Any other questions before I leave? Did I do something wrong? You asked me to come to this funeral, but since the moment I got here, you've been acting like I spat in your coffee. Well, to be fair, her mom died. What's going on? Was it something I said? I'm sorry I've been testy since you got here, but you've been too nice. The last thing I need right now is someone sucking up to me every 5 minutes. All right, I'll start being a bitch to you. Will that help? Just stand on my hair until later, okay? I have work to do. I'll let her leave. But to be fair, she's going through a lot. Her mom just died. I thought being nice would be nice. Apparently not. I guess I gotta start being mean. You decided to let Tabitha leave for work. Are we all set then? I'll see you tonight. Cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you. You in this sprawling, decrepit state. Oh, hell yeah, PB&J sounds good right now. The only thing you've eaten the last 8 hours were those boiled peanuts, and you found this strange young man on the bus. Suffice to say you're still hungry, and a PB&J sounds exactly what you need to take on the rest of the day. You head to the kitchen. Y'all, PB&J, PB&J. It's gonna be like moldy, ain't it? You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know what? I've never had PB&J, guys. In my life, I've never had PB&J. I've had peanut butter sandwiches, but I've never had peanut butter jelly sandwiches. It's a daunting task given the state of the place, but the aggressive growls on your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. Get started, you'll probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, and a plate and a knife. Me neither. Oh, you've never had PB&J either? I don't know if it's as good as people say. Like, I want to see what the hype's about, though. Search the fridge. Janie, stay out. In all caps below separate handwriting or words. Okie dokie. Open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Ew! Look how disgusting! There's like mold in the fridge! Yeah, let's do mayonnaise and peanut butter. I will take the jelly. Ooh, you reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. Listen, the expiration date is a suggestion. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, and some peanut butter. Better close this fridge and keep looking. Hell yeah. You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Well, let's see the pantry. Ooh, Tabitha sure loves her mac and cheese. Ooh, peanut butter. Gif? Isn't that... It's Jif. Like, a Jif peanut butter. That's funny. The king of nut butters and only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. What? Oh, you mean... Oh, there's like a dead mouse there! Look! That's so gross! All you need now is a plate, a knife, and some bread. You pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great, one step closer to satisfying snack. One thing you need now is a plate and a knife. We're going on a mission, guys. You mean Jif? Mashed cockroaches. Oh, I was so mad last night. So, I have a charity collabathon stream coming up the start of December. And like for incentives, I was gonna put on there that I would eat like dehydrated, you know those spiders that you could eat? Like the dehydrated spooters? I was trying to find that. I could not find it, so I can't eat a spider and I'm disappointed. I don't know, that reminded me of it. I'm still thinking up incentives for the charity event, but I'm really excited for it. It's gonna be from the 1st of December to the 7th of December. Depends on where you live. Yeah, I couldn't find them. The only thing I could find is crickets. I still might put that on there to eat as like a thing. In the Philippines, they still let me can order them. Yeah, like I searched like around. I can't find them. I'm sad because I was gonna have that as a challenge, and I'm kind of curious what like a spider tastes like, you know? Cabinets. Cabinets must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware, and oddly enough, the utensils. What am I grabbing? A plate and a butter knife. This is the last ingredient you need to make PB&J. Time to get to work. Hell yeah, brother! You close the cabinet, look back to the rest of the kitchen. PB&J, PB&J, it's time for PB&J. Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined your 3 ingredients to make peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations! Protein awaits. Oh, look at it. Oh! A job well done. All of that hassle and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. I'm gonna approach the cat. The cat hisses as you draw near, but remains firmly in place. This is clearly Frou-Frou's spot on the counter. Alright, back away. Damn it. I wanted to bet. I want to check out the garden. This garden was reclaimed by wilderness long ago. It may not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? I'm a explorer. You wander further into the garden. It's quiet out here. But you need a more active community for bigger goals like that. Not trying to be mean. I mean, I'm not like aiming to raise like a crazy amount of money or anything. Like I know that's like I know we're probably not gonna get very high, but I still like to have the goals in mind. Oh, I can't do anything else out there? Get back inside and close the door behind you. You're done here. Yay! I guess we will settle into our room. You've finally eaten. The aches and pains of your journey have started to sink deeper into your bones. You stumble up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Yeah, like, if we don't raise, like, yeah, if we don't raise, like, a whole lot of money, that's fine. It's still, like, a fun event. Regardless. Take a nap, you earned it. Spare clothes in the dresser. I'm gonna check the closet. Ah! That's a creepy doll. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in the dresser instead of this closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in here. I'm leaving that doll in there. Some things are best left untouched. You close the closet behind you. I'ma look out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you own this place, you'd totally get out there in a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. Yeah, I would. You'd go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve top of trees, and do whatever you needed to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'd sit by the fountain, which of course would have a little goldfish in it, and drink floral tea while enjoying the birdsong. Yeah, you definitely do that. Just not right now. Examine the painting. This must be an older relative of yours, just judging by the dates on the inscription. You've never heard of her, but you've barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this. Mary Belle Scarlet, next time you see her, that is. If she's actually in the mood for conversation. I guess we will put our spare clothes away. Ah! There's a possum! Oh, he's cute. Let's keep him as a pet. You drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within. It is quiet, but angry. Oh, pardon, closed drawer. I put clothes on top of him? Oh, pardon me. Oh, damn, if I had talked to animals, I could talk to him. Gently close the door, leaving the marsupial in peace. This drawer belongs to the opossum. There's nothing you could do about it. You open the top drawer next. It's empty. As good a place as any. You'll put your clothes. I guess I just have a pet now, guys. He's a cutie, I know. A little cutie. You wonder if you would have been better off keeping your clothes in your nice, clean bag. There's no going back now. Nap time! You immediately collapse onto the bed. You're tired enough that being alone in a strange new place won't stop you from passing out. Or so you thought. You cough as a small cloud of dust rises from the mattress. These sheets might be fresh, but everything beneath them might have been around since the dawn of civilization. Yeah, he'll eat the roaches for me. And the bedbugs. You try to settle in, but the bed is lumpy in strange places, and you can feel the springs pressing through the fabric. You might be tired, but you're far from tired enough to get in a few more minutes of uncomfortable napping. Aw. Alright, that's enough. Doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. Well, I kind of want to explore the Forbidden Wings. Ow, ow, ow. Let's go. There's no stopping you from going into the Forbidden Wings of the estate. God damn it! Except for the locks and chains sealing them shut. An insurmountable obstacle for most, but a mild inconvenience for you. Oh, that's right! I have the street smarts. As the locks fall, the doors moan open, revealing the entrance to what must have been an incredibly lavish ballroom. Faintly in the distance, you can hear the quiet notes of an old piano playing from another room. The Forbidden Wings are yours to explore. Any cool games you're gonna play that stream? It'll be multiple streams throughout a whole week. So I think what I have planned is a bunch of different collabs every day with friends of mine. So the first day I believe is Bigfoot, then it's Fall Guys, then it's Peak. Trying to think what else I had in store. There's so much. Peak, Outlast Trials, Repo, Left 4 Dead 2, and then Crap Game. So a lot of things. Let's go. Enter. You can see why your cousin warned against coming here. It's clear that the chaos of nature is doing its best to reclaim this place. Years of, I don't know what that word is, have piled here like gathering leaves. The tiled floor had been torn apart, destroying the order that once made this place beautiful. The piano you heard from outside the ballroom has grown louder. Whatever it is, it's nearby. Maybe it's just a self-playing model, or maybe you aren't as alone here as you thought. Oh, there is like an interesting painting. That's like a family tree thing. I want to see the painting. You make your way over to the painting covered the far wall. It's a family tree. Angry scratches cover the space where your mother should be. As far as you can tell, there are 3 exits to the ballroom. There is, of course, the door you came through. On your far right is the door beyond a broken floor, a dead end. Across the room where you entered is the 3rd and final exit, a glass doorway. You can just barely make out behind a pile of broken furniture. You move to investigate it more closely. As you approach, the playing grows clearer. Without a doubt, the piano is behind this door. Oh, I chose good things to explore this area. Have you heard of a game called Do Not Take This Cat Home? I have not. Hi, Ash, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Pile of furniture blocking the doorway weighs a considerable amount, and it's safe to say that most people would be unable to move it on their own. You aren't most people, though. With a bit of muscle, you clear it off to the side. As you move the final piece out of your way, the plank stops, as if aware of your efforts. I kind of want to see... Oh, God. Oh, there's eyes over there! As you step through the door, something slips through your periphery and into the shadows. You lock eyes with it as it lingers in the doorway at a far side of the room. The two of you separated by a gash in the floor. Run. Who are you? Your words hang in the air as the presence slips deeper into the estate. Whatever it was you just encountered leaves you wondering just how much longer you should have even stayed in the estate on your own. Well, let's go to town! With your cousin gone, there's nothing for you to really do here. You leave the estate and head out to explore town. Interesting. If you'd have known who'd wind up having to walk all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe it's her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. It's really pretty out here. Finally, you make it back into town. A holler, as the guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. Do you know Pumpkin Panic? I don't think I do. I don't think I've ever heard of Pumpkin Panic. I do love my visual novel games, like referencing the Do Not Take This Cat Home. I just don't play many of them lately. But I do have a few that I really would want to play, but I can't play them live because there's some content in them that would not be okay. So I think for those ones, I'm planning on recording me play them, and then like I can easily censor stuff. Still has the feeling of an, I don't fucking know that word, country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane as you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Oh, dog! Gretchen, come back! Quit bothering strangers! Sorry about that, Gretchen. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. She's so cute. I love pugs. She's so cute. Thanks. Oh, God, ew. I don't like those dog sounds. I'll be realistic. I don't really like pugs. I just, whenever I see them, I feel bad for them. That's really it. She is cute. Sure, most of her teeth have fallen out, and she's got a couple of weird growths, but for 17-year-old pug, that's pretty good. She's 17! It's gotta be really old for a dog, right? So what's the story about? So far, we came to town because a cousin we didn't really know about, their mother died, and we were invited to the funeral, and that is it so far. I don't know anything else that's going on. So we're just chilling until the funeral, which is in a week in game time. So we're staying with our cousin at a old family estate. Scarlet Hollow, as it were. Sure is. She's about 84 in dog years. I'm hoping she beats the current record holder. Makes it to 19. Or better yet, 20. The more time we get together, the better. Isn't that right, Gretch? She is suffering! Oh my lord! Where are my manners? Talking to you for this long without introducing myself? I'm Stella. It's not often I see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. Feels like the game I've been playing. Feels like a monochrome fever dream. Oh, what game are you playing? I'm I'm just adjusting. You aren't in town for a funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? I'll introduce myself. I'm Wishy. You must be Tabby's cousin, right? It's the only person I could think of who would come to town for the funeral. How's she holding up? To be honest, I've been a little worried about her. All alone in that big house. Bad cheese. I've never heard of that game before. What's it about? I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? Can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so... cute? She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while. I hope she's okay. I'm worried about her too. She's always been a little rough around the edges, but I figured she'd probably be having a rough go of the things. She and her mom were really close. Oof, rough. It essentially turns Steamboat Willie into a nightmare fever dream. Oh, I'll have to look it up. Let me save real quick. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. It's probably good for her now that you're staying there. She doesn't think so herself. Oh my god, I am not saying that. How long have you known her? In a long time. The town's really small, so everybody's known everybody else as far as back as they can remember. Tabby and I got a little close when we were both in middle school production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little pricky, but I imagined to soften her up a bit in the end. Then she graduated and that was that. Well, if you just go into town, you must be starving. It's just on my way to the diner for a coffee. They got amazing biscuits, my treat. Hell yeah! We got a friend now. I still seems nice. I did Midsummer Night's Dream at school. I played bottom. I wasn't involved with any of the plays. Because I was really shy in school. I've always wanted to though, but I never was part of them. The closest to a play was French class when we had to do a French play. I was the second little pig in the Little Pig story. Which is crazy because I only remember lines from The Big Wolf. That's the closest I've gotten to do plays. Sure, why not? Awesome, let's go. Wah, 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 wah. A pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air in contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate. The diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger had entered the establishment. Oh god, it got awkward. Hi, I'm Wishy. Just in town for the funeral. Before anyone can respond, you and Stella casually slide into a booth, pretending the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction. Looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh? Folks around here don't meet many strangers as is, and with who you're related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while. Hi, Stella. I went ahead and fixed you up a coffee. They quietly placed a cup of coffee in front of Stella. Oh my god! Whoever this person is, they have a cute design. Here's some bacon for the little lady. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Anything for you. The name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. I will order a biscuit. I'll have a biscuit, please. I heard they were really good. Best in the country. Or county, not country. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Before you had the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyway, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? Gives you quite a bit of time to slim around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always a reading event here at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's this weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. Aw, I like Stella. Stella's chill. And she's getting me a biscuit. Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out. Those are all the big events I can think of. As for day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? Street smarts, what's your angle? I love to hit some good hiking trails. Yeah, I got protein and all that. I don't know. Honestly, no clue. Well, you're in luck, as I happen to run into the person who knows all the best stuff to do around here and has limitless time to show you around. My boss is pretty forgiving. Oh, I get to spend time with Stella and her dog. What, you probably wouldn't get that joke since we don't know each other that well. I'm self-employed, so I'm my own boss, so I'm forgiving myself. Get it? What's a wooden... Yeah. Ha, funny. Everyone's a critic. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns biscuits in tow. Here's your biscuit. When he says it's on the house, she sends her condolences. You didn't have to do that. No worries. Hope you enjoy it. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You take a bite and melts in your mouth. It was as if nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is the perfect biscuit. This is the best biscuit I've ever had. I don't think I actually like biscuits. Like, I know this is a really good biscuit and I'd eat it again, but it was like, but if this is the best the world of biscuits has to offer, consider me— What?! That's not what it said! Are you shitting me? I said it was a good biscuit. And the game's like, oh, consider me unimpressed. What? No! I said it was a... I'm mad now. I'm mad. So, Stella mentioned she's famous? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. The only person who's been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what is. I'm a YouTuber. Oh my god, Stella! We have so much in common. Oh, that's rad. Never met a YouTuber before. Love to check out your channel. It's nothing much. It pays the bills, but it's mostly a passion project, you know? She's selling herself short. Her stuff is amazing. She hunts cryptids. Oh shit! Let's hunt cryptids together. I kind of do that. I guess I kind of do that because I play a lot of horror. I think the best video to start with would be the river one. You know, the controversial one? Oh, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. Two Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the river, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Some folks say it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it'd be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it was, but I'm the one who saw the thing with my own two eyes. Yeah, I could take it. That's an honest-to-God cryptid right there. No way that's a beaver or a dog. No way a capybara would be swimming in a river at the mountain of North Carolina. Unless there's some North American colony of capybaras in the Appalachia. That would still count as a cryptid, wouldn't it? Yeah, until someone catches a capybara up there, that would still count as a cryptid by most standards. My comment section went nuts for this footage, and from there it spread to Twitter pretty fast. There were polls for days. I even had actual experts weighing in. It was all a really cool experience. And if it meant the video did pretty good numbers. Personally, I'm a big fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Exactly, some exotic pet owners set it free and it will continue to roam, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. She's a cryptid hunter! That's awesome. Hell yeah, Stella. You and me could chill. A brief quiet settles in across the table. Gosh, all this talk about the work reminds me of how behind I am. Thanks to the biscuits, Avery. I think it's time for me to blow this popsicle stand. Stella slides 10 towards Avery and squeezes out of the booth. Richard in tow. See you around, Wishy. Tell Tabby I'm around if she ever needs me. I want to go cryptid hunting. Take me with you. Should probably get back to it myself. Hope you have a nice day, Wishy. You are alone in the booth. It's already paid, but that doesn't mean you can't leave a tip, should you? Yeah, I'm gonna leave a generous tip. Yeah. I actually tip very well at restaurants because I actually used to be a server myself, so I know what it's like. People treat you like shit as like a waitress or waiter. So I always make sure to tip well. Anyway, smelled out the bill before placing it on the table inconspicuously. Hanging out with Stella managed to pass some time. There's still plenty of daylight left. Maybe it's worth spending more time exploring the town. I'm staying with taxis for the same reason. I don't think I've ever taken a taxi before. Probably like once in my life. But I was like a teenager then, I think. But yeah, I used to be a waitress for one of my jobs, so I know what that's like. So I tip very well. I mean, so far this game's interesting. I'm just waiting for the horror to come in, you know? It's pretty tame right now. Yeah, let's go back to the estate, I guess. You turn to the dirt road, beginning the trek back up towards the estate. As the sun sinks deeper into the horizon, the sky is flooded with orange and pink hues, the shadows around you darkening and stretching out over the path. The mountains seem to make the night come quickly here. Their rounded hills blotting out the dying sun prematurely, casting the valley of Scarlet Hollow in an eerie autumn twilight. Ooh. For that you deliver pizzas? Oh, hell yeah, your car would smell so good. I would just be hungry all the time. I would have to fight the urge not to eat the pizza I'm delivering. Like, had a long day. Doing traveling and meeting all these strangers, the dusty bed that waits for you back at the estate is starting to sound very appealing. There is a sound on the path behind you. You turn back to the road, but find nothing. You seem to be all alone. I'm gonna find a big stick! Your eyes scan the side of the mountain road. Settling on a large stick, this will definitely protect you. Then you hear another sound, a shuffle of leaves. What the fuck is that? You look up to see a creature in the middle of the road, paused in mid-step, one paw still held in midair, staring at you with a wild and unkempt look in its eyes. It's a mountain lion, and there is something horribly wrong with it. You good? Takes another step towards you, drool leaking from its slack mouth. Oh, you gotta get the content. Ah! As you pull out your phone and hit record, the mountain lion dashes towards surprising speed, ears back and claws glinting. It's a heavy thump as it connects, knocking your stick from your free hand. You grapple with its snapping jaw, but its momentum is heavy, and its movements are erratic and unpredictable. You find yourself losing ground and getting pushed off the road into the tree line, and from there, sliding downhill. You finally land with a breath-stealing thump in a small copse of trees, bruised from the impact and lightly bleeding from the thorny shrubbery, but not dead. No, the lion! Mountain lion isn't finished, its body oozing from the fall. It pushed itself back to its feet, killing intent shining clear in its wide yellow eyes, and then... Evening air is pierced with the sound of a gunshot. The mountain lion has gone into flash, leaving a thin trail of blood behind as it disappears into the dark woods beyond the path. Damn, I nearly had the thing. Yeah, I was views over my safety. And I nearly had you too. Who the hell are you? What are you doing out here? Looking to get shot? You saved my life! And you ruined my shot. I nearly had the damn thing before. Wait a tick. There's something awfully familiar about you. Looks you up and down with his good eye. You're that Scarlet kid everyone's been saying wasn't gonna show. Well, I apologize for my... whatever the fuck that word is. And I'm sorry for you and Miss Tabitha's loss. You could call me Duke. Duke seems to think for a moment, glancing up at the darkening sky. You'd better not keep walking around on your own out here, not with that thing on the prowl. I'd hate to think anything might happen to you without me, right to save your skin. Tell you what, tag along with me while I finish what we started, and I'll be sure to get you home safe. I'd wager Miss Tabitha would appreciate someone looking out for you. All right, Duke, let's go. Yeah, he seems chill. Is there something wrong with that mountain lion? It's probably got the cancer and all them lumps. Doesn't mean it's any less dangerous if I had to guess. I'd say it's more deadly than ever now that it sees death coming for it. As well as you know, when's the last time you heard of a mountain lion attacking anybody, especially on this side of the continent? You're one of the lucky few. So don't ruin it by going off and dying alone in the woods. I did you a favor. I appreciate you looking out for me. Thanks. Didn't you already thank me? Being one of those folks who won't shut about thinking about someone who helped them once, are you? Hey, it don't matter. Stick with me and we'll make sure it doesn't get the chance to take a chunk out of anybody. I don't like the thought of a man-eater like that around my town. All right, Duke, let's hunt it. You and Duke make your way into the dark woods, following the trail of blood the mountain lion left behind. Before long, the sun had completely set, and the two of you find yourselves near the total darkness. But Duke has a flashlight, uses it sparingly, letting you both adjust to the starlight instead. Every sound feels deafening as the two of you pick your way through the underbush. Every snapping twig could be a deadly pause of the thing that hunted you. Every rustling leaf, the herald of a vicious attack. But though you know deep down, it's probably nothing but squirrels and shrews. Bow, bow. Duke's a chill dude. We're hunting a mountain lion together. Until you hear the unmistakable sound of something large shifting among the fallen leaves. Gotcha. The old man quietly steps forward, gun held at the ready. Stella! What the hell? Duke, you scared me. What are you doing out here so late? Stella, I'd ask you the same, but I'm sure I know what has you slinking around after dark. You know how close I came to putting a hole in you? But you didn't. No harm, no foul. Hey, Wishy. Heard to see you out so late. Does Tabitha know you're with Duke? Gretchen's little noises seem to be picking up something she doesn't like. She thrashes in Stella's arms, whining threateningly. Whoa, calm down, girl. You know Wishy. I swear, it gets so hard to hold her when she gets like this. Sometimes it feels like she's only geriatric when she wants to be. It's all right, little lady. You're safe as long as you got your mama looking after you. Oh, look at them! You're so cute. I like these. Okay, so far for out of all the characters, I like these two and Avery. They seem cool. Unlike you, Stella, if you decide to keep on doing whatever it is you're doing out here, I think you'll find these woods ain't agreeable tonight. Wish you had here at a run-in, you wouldn't believe. So just go home and save us all this for some other night. Wait, a run-in? What kind of run-in? Was it supernatural? Like I said, you would believe it. Oh, but I got film! So maybe you would believe it. There's some kind of creature. Well, but if I say, like, she should come with, she's gonna die, ain't she? I kind of want her to stay with us. I was attacked by a mountain lion. Mountain lion, are you sure? Oh, for the love, don't you get started, Stella. We were both there. We saw the damn thing. It was a mountain lion, plain and simple. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Oh no, I'm getting her excited. No, she'll stick with us and get hurt. But maybe it is smarter for her to stay with us, because if she doesn't, maybe if she goes on her own, she might get hurt too. Just that I did a whole video on them and found absolutely no evidence that they exist out here. Eastern mountain lions are extinct. There hasn't been a sighting in decades. There hasn't been a sighting in decades until now! Your friend here damn near got eaten by one. So if you don't want your last video to be found 20 years from now next to a pile of your bones in a den of some long-dead creature, you best be getting out of these woods. That'd be so cool. Oh my god, I love Stella. That's awesome. Yeah. In a horror game, I definitely would want to be that random-ass skeleton that has, like, a... Like, if I were to be, like, not the main character, I'd be, like, one of that skeletons that has, like, important lost footage by them and the code or something, I don't know, in a horror game. That'd be awesome. No, what not? Your mama and daddy are spinning in their graves here and talk like that. Ain't around to stop you, then I'll take on that responsibility. Dead. Okay, that voice is hard to do. The old man shoos her away. Fine, fine, I'll go. You recognize something in her smirk. She has no intention of going home. I'm not gonna let her have her fib because she could get hurt. You're just gonna keep running around with your camera, aren't you? Most certainly is. I'll head back to town now, I promise. She's absolutely not doing that. And if I happen to see anything video-worthy on my way, well, who am I to deny fate? If I hear any screams of terror out there tonight, know that I will be very disappointed in you, Stella Richmond. You won't hear a peep. No! I should have went with her! But then Duke might have gotten killed. Well, he has a gun. He has a gun. I should have went with her. She's gonna get killed! No! The character I like's gonna die! With that, she's off. It's just you and Duke in the dark woods. There's no getting through to that girl when she puts her mind to something, I swear. Damn, we've been stopped too long. Now the old hip's starting to voice its complaints. There's an overlook just up this way. Let's sit a spell. I brought a few victuals along, if you're peckish. Whoa! Oh! Oh! There's eyes! There's eyes! There's eyes! On the side there! Find your way along the narrow path and emerge on a rocky outcropping overlooking the dark forest. The sky above is smeared with stars, more than you have ever seen before. Yeah, something's watching us. I think it's the same thing that was in the house. Duke interrupts the sonority of the scene with his old man grunts, holding his creaky joints as he settles on a nearby log. He starts rustling through a small pack you hadn't noticed he was carrying, Pulling out some beef jerky and a couple of beers. Hell yeah, brother! That's awesome. There is something watching us, though. At least it's a nice night. Even under the circumstances, leaves something to be desired. Help yourself to jerky. And as for the beer, I was planning on having both cans myself. But I suppose I could be convinced to spare one. No, I'm not gonna take, try bonding over sport. That's funny. Oh god, there's a lot to explore. I'll have some of that jerky. Damn straight you will. Yeah, I love jerky. As a kid, my family would often go hunting and get deer, so I'd often have deer jerky, and that was like my favorite. Take, frick, big words. Bite of the jerky. It's a type of trail snack that isn't very comfortable to eat. But whose discomfort brings with deep satisfaction, discomfort that tells you that you are tough. It's not especially flavorful, but it is nourishment. Eating it like you imagined might feel strive out the old-timey war rations. Seems like you and Stella go way back. What do you think of her? What do I think? I think she's a nicely lady. She's been through a lot in her short time on this earth. Let's a conspicuous silence fall between the two. Are we not gonna question the eyes on, like, the left of me? Staring? I'll move on. I won't pry. You're from here. What do you think of Scarlet Hollow? Do I think? You might as well be asking me what I think of the air I breathe or the dirt I'm standing on. How am I supposed to know? I'm in it. I should be the one asking you, what do you think of our town? I honestly like the small town vibe, so... I think it's beautiful. Damn right. That was the correct answer. The crisp breeze passes over you. Can't help but shake the feeling that you're being watched. I know! I can see the eyes. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. Scan the tree line, but whatever might be out there is nowhere to be seen. Is it just me, or does it feel like we're being watched? That's just nature. You'll get used to it. I was wondering, how did you find me? I've been on that thing's trail all day. Got myself a personal vendetta. It's been after my chickens. I've seen around my property a few times, and the next day, I always have a bird or two missing. Those birds are like family to me. I raised them from eggs. They know me by sight, like I'm their daddy, so it means something to me when some creature sets their sights on my hens. That thing shoots to the top of my list of enemies. That is valid. I suppose seeing some commonalities between you and my chickens, I didn't expect to find a near stranger out here on the wrong end of that thing. But I'm glad I did for your sake. I like Duke! He's so chill! So Duke, tell me about yourself. You want to know about me? Can't say I know what there is to tell. Got a beautiful wife, Irma, who I'd love to Helen back. We got our boy Bo and our little farm. Our closest neighbor is that bastard Julius Tremaine. That's neither here nor there. Tell me, what's the biggest pumpkin you've ever seen? What? I've seen one the size of a pumpkin. Then you ain't seen nothing. Feast your eyes on this beauty. He pulls out his wallet, flipping open to the photograph of a very, very large pumpkin. There's no picture of his wife or kids, it's just pumpkins. Big Betty, my biggest yet. Bet you didn't know pumpkins get so big. Me and Bo are taking her down to the fair this week. Aiming to take home the blue ribbon. Holy shit! That's cute. Good job, since growing like something like that can't have been easy. Damn right. It don't always work out. Sometimes you just wind up with something half her size. All that effort for something that wouldn't even take home a green ribbon. Not this year, though. Everything was just right. I like him. He's so chill. We're sitting here drinking beer, eating jerky, having a time. You feel like so much more like the kind of person I expect to find out here. Like you really belong. You're calling me a stereotype? I'm just joking. I know I picked up some habits that folks around here tend to pass around. At least I ain't on the meth. That's the next generation's troubles. I just chew my tobacco and drink my beer and leave it at that. I will say, though, things aren't like they used to be around here. Kids grow up online and lose their accents because they want to sound like somebody else. They move away and come back with a big head on their shoulders, talking down to their elders just because they went off and got themselves some expensive degree. At least my beau is a solid mountain man. He'll be sitting on the porch with a beer watching the sun go down over the hills every night. Same as every Callaway that came before him. Knows there's no shame in the country real life. Hell yeah, brother. You chose to let comfort, silence fall between the two of you. You turn up your gaze to the glistening sky. It's like nothing you've ever seen. It's the kind of sight that makes you realize why so many generations that came before you wrote mythologies to describe their patterns. There's so much beauty here, despite the fear that still hangs heavy in the air, knowing what might lurk beyond the tree line. But the tranquility doesn't last long. The harsh sound of a vibrating cell phone pierces the night air. You're getting a call. It's your cousin. Pick it up, you might cut your evening short. For better or worse. You could always text her and say you aren't in the middle of the woods next to a loaded gun, hunting down a man-eating cougar. Ooh, what should we do? She probably is worried about us, but I don't want to leave Duke alone because he's probably going to die. Oh, no, what should we do, guys? I like Duke. Maybe we send her a text. Shit. Oh, okay. Run around town. Don't wait up. Your message sent, your pocket, your phone. One of them fake calls, huh? Can't believe they're coming through all the way up here. Usually the hills are one place you can't be free of them. Bad reception and all. There's a sound nearby, a scuffling, and then... What in the... The rustling grows louder. That must be my birdie. She's still alive. Oh god, there it is! The old man takes a step toward the tree line. Get your thieving little hands off her! Duke charges toward, flashlight in hand, crashing through the bush. Damn, that thing is fast. Which way did it go? It's an odd sound nearby, though it isn't the sound of whatever the two of you were chasing. Duke stops, but trying to listen. You stop and listen as well. It's a human voice. Damn, I know that voice well. There appears to be some kind of growth. I've never seen anything like it. I hope I don't get demonetized for this. Stella, I swear to God, if I didn't tell you to go home! Oh, Stella's still alive, thank God. Two of you emerge into the clearing, revealing what Stella had been filming so intently. It's Birdie, her little chicken body panting desperate breaths as she lies in a crumpled heap at Stella's feet. Birdie, oh no. What happened to you, sweetheart? Duke, I found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. Shit, I'm sorry, Duke. I'm sorry, too. I know how much you love your chickens. Really give two shits, you'll delete that footage. No one needs to see her like this. Did you see that thing get a hold of her? I sure did. I got it on camera. I don't know what it is yet. A gnome or something? Yeah, there ain't no such thing. Examine. What the fuck is that? Stoop down to look at the chicken. Good God, at first you thought it might have been a tumor. This is something else. The skin is stretched taut. The growth is pulsing beneath. She still could get better. Maybe she needs that thing to pop. She'll be red as rain in a couple of days. Happened to me once. There's not so much as a scar these days. It looks, yeah, it looks like something's inside. Whatever it might be, you know better to investigate this lump any closer. You've seen horror movies. You back away from the chicken, your curiosity eclipsed by your instinct for self-preservation. Is there something really wrong with all the animals we've seen tonight? No goddamn shit, it's like some kind of plague. It's better not be contagious. I don't think that's a mountain lion. Ah, shit. Duke, I don't think that's a mountain lion. No shit, in all my years I've never seen anything like this. Whatever got at Birdie seems the same thing that must have gotten that mountain lion. As Duke and Stella take stock of the situation, sound begins to warp around you. Gently at first, barely a whisper. But then a guttural moan, and then another, and another, and then suddenly you find yourself surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. I think we should get out of here. Agreed, we've all had enough excitement. Come on, Birdie, let's get you home. Are you guys hearing this? She starts filming again. As Duke scoops up the injured Birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. It's like you all suddenly surrounded the strange sound coming closer, growing bolder. What the fuck?! What in the hell is that? Don't you step another foot closer or I'll shoot! Don't think I won't! What is that?! The man hesitates as the thing steps toward, fixing what it seems to be its eyes on Birdie, tucked under Duke's arm. Gretchen starts making ungodly noises, screaming and howling along with the din around you. No! You and Stella turn just in time to see another creature slithering out from the bush. Gretchen whines and barks, reaching a fever pitch as another creature's malformed hands grasp at her. Oh my god! What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A pattern of unnatural feet and then chaos. Oh no, 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 no! No, I gotta make a choice! 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 No, 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 no! Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly joined limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence as it paused, watching as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Shit, shit, grab your grubby little hands off my bird! You were born for this moment. Rush to Duke's side, you steady your hand, reaching for the barrel of his shotgun. You grab it, pointing it safely at the skies. You aim a swift, brutal kick at the creature. Its flesh is doughy and structureless, like a loosely packed sausage. Your foot leaves an imprint in its chest, and it stumbles back, clutching at the odd wound. Duke regains control of the shotgun as you turn your attention back to Gretchen. You pick up a large rock and hurl it at the thing, just as it's in the midst of dragging Gretchen away. Oh my god, I saved both of them! I picked the right thing! I picked the right thing! I picked the right thing! Oh my god! Your aim is flawless as it strikes the creature square in its wretched face, lodging itself in its flesh. It scrambles back, its movements uncoordinated, and its blindness leaving Gretchen unharmed. And then a gunshot. The scattering of footsteps. And finally, silence. You turn just in time to see the creature you knocked off of Duke disappear, bleeding into the tree line. Oh my god, everyone's safe! Holy shit! Holy shit, Gretchen, I almost lost you. Thank you, Wishy. Birdie's safe on the ground till we get our bearings. Oh my god, we saved everyone! I chose smart when I picked powerful build! We're even now, Duke. You sure as hell are. That damn thing got away, though. We have to go after it, right? I don't think we have much footage, and nobody's gonna believe us unless... Nobody's gonna believe us, period, Stella. Even if we drag the mangled corpse of one of them critters straight out of these damned woods. I got my bird. We all got our lives. I'm calling it here. We're leaving. But... Stella, are you fucking serious? We gotta get out. Those things are... Oh, no, no, no. Let's not count our chickens until we're out of the woods. Exactly what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, I think it's smart to leave. Ah! They're everywhere! You follow Stella and Duke in the mad dash through the woods. As you follow them, something follows you. The unearthly whispers and moans that the creatures have returned. The highest branches of trees and down the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with your all-out sprint. Quick, my truck's down this way! No! You make it out of the road, but three of the creatures stand between you and Duke's truck. Oh, I got this. I got this. Stay back! I'm built for this! You take a single breath before propelling yourself towards the creatures. As they recoil, you plant a foot firmly in the ground and throw your body towards the abomination to your right, your fist firmly connecting with a powerful haymaker. Its body feels wrong as you blow just has collided with a bag of loose organs instead of with a living creature. Caught by surprise and outmatched by your physical prowess, the creature leap back and scatter into the woods. You are still the dominant species here, at least for now. Oh, Stella, I know you got trouble with vehicles, but you won't hear any nonsense about you walking back to town. You hear, get in the truck. You sense a slight bit of hesitation as Stella pauses on the path next to you. Oh, did her parents die in a car accident? Okay, that's my guess. Holy shit, we all lived! We all lived! You squeeze into Duke's tiny two-seater truck, tucking your legs on either side of the gear shift. For such a gregarious person, Stella's being eerily quiet. She clutches Gretchen protectively, staring straight forward, expression blank as the truck quickly starts to rumble its way down the dirt road. Yeah, her parents must have gotten in a car accident. Hey Stella, you good? She doesn't respond. That was terrifying. How are we supposed to get on with our lives knowing that something like that is out there lurking? Damn straight, it was terrifying, scariest thing I've ever seen. And I can't say I'll be looking forward to going back in the woods anytime soon. Life will find a way to go on, though. I still got livestock to protect and a state fair waiting for me and my boy. It doesn't matter what kind of critters are out there. There's still things we have to get done. Maybe we'll get lucky and those fists of yours have scared them off. Doesn't seem like they can put up much of a fight when push comes to shove. I don't think Stella's doing okay. It's not to bother her just now. Let's get out of these woods before something else tries to come after us. Oh. He glances over to Stella, his hard face softening slightly. It'll just be a few more minutes. He'll be all right. Yeah, her parents must have gotten into a car accident. Maybe that's why she seemed so on edge. Soon, the rumble of gravel beneath the tires give way to uneven pavement, and the truck comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. Thanks for taking me home, Duke. Anytime but Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. What were those things? I have no idea. I've never heard of anything like them, but I got a ton of footage. Nothing really clear, but it's a start. Let me know if anything happens with Birdie, alright? She's gonna be fine, you hear? Better go check in with Bo. He'll be worrying about me. You and her friends stay safe. Looks like those things didn't follow us, but no point in talking about the butts. Just look out for yourself. Duke, can you take me home? So my cousin's gonna be worried. I won't take care, Duke. He's already going through it. I guess I could talk to the cousin. Oh, but she's alone in the house! And there was the thing there! The forbidden wing playing music. She's gonna be dead. Here you are back in town away from the woods. But no one but Stella in sight. Your phone buzzes. Now that you're back in town, you must finally getting reception again. Oh my god. And 13 text messages. Uh-oh. Oh, Tabitha seems worried. Pretty late, isn't it? God, what a mess the night's been. I can't believe you punched one of those things. I feel like hitting a bag of organs. Not that something I've done, but it's like meat. Suspended in jelly that was barely held together. I don't think it had bones. And I thought skunk ape sounded gross. What happens now? Gotta find out more about those things. The library doesn't open for a while, so any research we have will wait until morning. There is someone in town who might just have some useful information. My friend's mom. The doggo looks sad. I know, Potato. And also, hello. How are you? The place isn't far. We should out over there now before it gets any later. I should check in on Tabitha. My friend's place is on the way back, and stopping by shouldn't take long. You sure you don't want to stop in first? I know I wouldn't want to head up that mountain road by myself after everything that's happened. Oh, I should probably go. Tabitha's worried. I should really head back. If you're sure, I won't stop you if that's what you really want. Here's my number. Call me when you get there, okay? And good luck. I'll see you tomorrow? Yeah, we're in this together. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. No, I gotta walk alone in the dark. I should have asked for a ride home. But I could beat them up. I could beat them up. I could beat up the creatures. They're scared of me. Intimidated by my fists. As far as you know, those creatures in the woods have infested these trails as well. But it's too late for you to turn around. You'll either make it to the estate or you won't. Wishy. Oh, fuck. We're dead. Okay, that was a mistake. We shouldn't have gone. We shouldn't have went alone. You turned to see a shadowy figure in a miner's jacket staring from the path behind you. You didn't hear it approach. Welcome home. Who are you? You call out to the figure, but as soon as your words leave your mouth, it vanishes into the black of the night. Almost home. Your salvation sight, you made a mad dash to the door. Oh, thank God! Oh, thank God you're back. Where the hell have you been? Fuck. I saw horrible things tonight. I got lost in the woods with this cryptid hunter girl. I met an old farmer. A lot of really terrible things happened out there, Tabitha. Oh, so you met Stella. That explains everything. She's gotten you all worked up. I'm going to bed. See you tomorrow. Can you tuck me in? You don't want to hang out? I'm still hyped up on adrenaline from tonight. I'd love to hang out for a little while to cool down. No, I'm gonna hang out with you. It's late. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Don't do anything stupid while I'm asleep. Go to your room and sleep. You're alone in this state. The sound of wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in. Try to leave the night behind you. Maybe the possum will protect me! As you collapse onto your mattress, you remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. Yeah, we'll call her. Pull out your phone and call. Hey, how are you? Did you make it back all right? Yeah, I'm gonna talk to her about it. I ran into someone on the way, a miner, I guess. He knew my name, said some really creepy stuff. That's scary, man. I think I got some interesting leads too. We can compare notes tomorrow. Until then, get some rest, all right? I'm glad you're safe. From the relative safety of the uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seem like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but a bad dream. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you'll wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Nice. Oh! We live to see another day! That was wild. Ah. Good, just chilling? Hell yeah. Ooh, the animation's nice. I think I chose really good for my stats. So I can kick ass and I have street smarts. Wait, why is there blood? Why is there blood? Oh boy. I feel like we're gonna get into some wild stuff. Some weird creatures. I'm just happy that we managed to have Duke and Stella to live that night. That was good. Unless they're dead now, maybe that's why there's blood. Oh. Very nice. Scarlet Hollow. I think that's episode 1, because I got an achievement saying I completed the first episode. I wonder how long. This is the end of episode 1. Episode 2 awaits. Hell yeah! If you'd like to continue, please save your game now. Alright. I think we're gonna do a quick BRB. I'll be right back. Wow. I'm back. So I think we will go and do episode 2. I want to see how long it takes. So I'm not sure how many episodes there even is in this like game, because I think it's still like it's still technically early access. Yeah, it's still technically early access. Technically. And it looks like... Yeah, it looks like, oh, okay, so it looks like there's 4 episodes right now? I think. So we won't finish all of it today. Yeah. It looks like there's... They plan on having maybe a total of 6 or 7 episodes. So I think this will take a few times, for sure, before we can finish. That's very interesting. Alright, let's go! Continue! No. You open your eyes. The sun has risen. The birds are singing. You are still alive. For now, you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the room to the window and the woods beyond. You wonder if the monsters are lurking there right now, just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the crumbling estate. Yeah, like I thought there was gonna be voice acting, because there's voice volume. Maybe there is an accessibility. Flipboard.
Self-voicing disabled. Self-voicing enabled.
Oh.
Self-voicing text-to-speech select. Self-voicing disabled. Self-voicing text. Self-voicing disabled.
Oh, it's just voice, like, text chat thing. I see. Okay, I'll just read it myself then. I thought it was gonna be actual voice acting, because I know Slay the Princess was, so I thought it was gonna be voice acting. Ready pounces you leaves the crumbling estate. A familiar unease settles into your gut, tangling into a knot of anxiety, wriggling as the events of last night play out in your head. You can't help but remember the sight of pale faces jeering at you from the trees, their calls echoing through the woods as you ran for your life. You're not sure if you'll ever feel okay again after what you've seen, but you can't stay in bed forever. Hunger pulls you from the clammy depths of the mattress. Let me check on the possum. Aw, you opened the drawer to check the little possum you met yesterday. Oh good, he's still here. That's nice. I'll leave him in peace. You decide to leave the little mans in peace. Let's see in the closet. Ugh, creepy ass doll. The doll didn't move during the night. Maybe it isn't haunted after all. Though after everything you went through yesterday, that's hardly a consolation. Look out the window. You creep towards the window and careful not to be seen by whatever might be lurking in the garden. Oh god, yeah, there was something there! For a second you thought you saw movement. It could have been a small animal. It could have been something else. Whatever it was, it's gone. That was a person. Let's text Stella. It's probably a good idea to check in with your new friend. You can't imagine she's holding up very well. Hey, how are you holding up? Might take her a minute to get back to you. In the meantime, time to start your day. Sup, Bowler? How are you doing? Welcome on in. We're playing a scary horror-vian. I was planning to play a different game today, but it was having a lot of issues, so we're playing this instead. You're back in the kitchen. Frou-Frou eyes you up from her favorite spot on the counter. Ah! Look at how cute! Excuse me, ma'am, but may I pet you? Your beautiful fur? First, in your hopes that flattery might win her over. As silly as that may seem, you are, after all, talking to a cat. Frou-Frou merely flicks her tail faster. It doesn't look promising. Hey. Be sure to take your time getting up. Listen, I had my routine. I had to say hello to the opossum. I had to look out the window. I had to check on the possibly possessed doll. And then text, Stella, don't you judge me. I had a long night. Oh, it's 8 in the morning? That's not even late. I'm sorry. Whatever, I'm late for work, so listen up. I wanted to make sure I relayed this message in person, in case you decided to brush off my call again. I don't want any repeats of last night. From now on, no running around in the woods after dark. It's dangerous out there. You could fall down a cliff, you could get stuck in a hidden cave somewhere, you get lost in the woods and never be found. Just because nothing happens here doesn't mean it's safe. And because Stella spends a lot of time in the woods doesn't mean she'll keep you out of trouble. Oh my god. I want you home by sunset from here on out. I mean, I tried to get home, but I was attacked. I'm just gonna apologize. I'm sorry about last night. I had no idea what was going to happen. I didn't think I'd be worrying you like that. Good. Glad we're on the same page. Oh, that awkward smile! I'm late enough as it is. I'm going to work. I expect to see you here at sunset. Tabitha takes a few steps towards the door. Sunset! Your cousin huffily exits the kitchen. Her footsteps fade down the hall, ending in the characteristic creak, then slam of the front door as it opens and closes behind her. Once again, you are the only human in the estate. A text from Stella. My homie! You know, up most of the night on cryptid forums, but no good answers yet. Chugging coffee in the library now if you want to join. I have scones. Scones? Say no more. Hell yeah, Stella. I love Stella. And that's that. Time to start your day. Now we're gonna go head to town. Actually, I want to look at the garden. You shudder, remembering the brief glimpse of something you saw from your upstairs window. Yeah, it was like in here, like by the fountain. It was probably just a raccoon, but the uncertainty of what you saw gnaws at you and compels you to investigate, if only to prove that it was nothing. At the very least, you don't see anything now. You wander further into the garden, trying to pinpoint the spot where that thing had been lurking, if indeed there had been a thing to begin with. Check the ground for clues. You crouch down, pushing aside the greenery, examining the soft earth. A boot print. A big boot print. Looks like some kind of viscera. Your thoughts turn to the specter from the night before. You snap a quick photo, just in case it comes in handy later. I'll keep it to myself for now. No need to cause worry yet. Get back inside. Time to figure out what to do with the rest of your day. You could head to town. After last night, you should make things up to your cousin. Yeah, we should maybe— oh god, I gotta clean the bathroom! Ew, there was like roaches in the toilet. I want to head to town. Yeah, we should clean the bathroom. You're gonna have to keep using that ungodly bathroom. You're gonna at least make sure the surfaces have been bleached. Ah! Scrounge for cleaning supplies, finding a new dusty container and spray bottles, none of which you recognize. They all feel like antiques, but they're the best you have. Armed with a rag and a trash, you set for work. It is a monumental task, as it nauseates you to think about just how many years of caked up dirt, gunk, and former fluids you have to scrub away to return some semblance of normalcy to the bathroom. Oh my god, it looks so much better. That might be as much as you can do without pressure washer and renovations. At least taking showers here won't make you feel dirtier than when you started. Wait, what? But your admiration of a job adequately done is interrupted by the sudden heavy thunk 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 of a metal door knocker, the sound seeming to reverberate its way down your spine. Someone is at the front door. Before you get the chance to decide whether or not to answer, it opens. Oh, I am sorry. I hope it didn't scare you. My name is Sybil. I'm a family friend. Just thought I should stop by and check in on you. Stella came by my tea room last night. She told me about what you saw out in the woods, and she showed me her footage, too. I brought some fresh tea. Let's settle somewhere and talk. Oh, she's so cute! I can write again. My keyboard died. Hi! Hi, Haya. How are you? We're vibing. We're chilling. We're reading. You and the old hippie make your way back to the kitchen. She gives one of Tabitha's mugs a thorough rinse before pouring your steaming tea from her thermos. The smell is amazing, a nostalgic, earthy aroma reminiscent of fall as it was brewed with autumn leaves. Ooh, I want to take a sip. Tastes not unlike a rotten log, but somehow isn't unpleasant, like you're tasting a hike through a dawn-dampened woods. Leaves a refreshing, citrusy aftertaste, like a cool breeze sweeping the leaves from the path and the tea left on your tongue. I hope you like it. This is my new chaga and lemon balm blend. I love experimenting with local ingredients. You said you were a family friend? That I am. I used to know Vivian, in fact, before she left town. Maybe if you find yourself with time to kill one of these days, I could tell you unsavory tales of her youth. I was a little less close with Pearl Ann, not for lack of trying. She was quite the character. Bless her. And may she rest in peace. What did you want to talk to me about? Of course, I suppose it's time I cut to the chase, as difficult as it may be to discuss. I know that you two went through. I know what you saw. Those things are real. Neither of you imagined them, and they're certainly no ordinary creatures. Oh, shit. My grandmother called them ditchlings, and they're a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. I've told Stella and my daughter what I know, though I'm afraid that's not much. I don't trust the music, she's sus. We'll see. Maybe I'm gonna feel a little funky after drinking that tea. We'll see. I mean, to be fair though, I've ate like, soggy peanuts from a random dude off a train in this game, so I mean... What can we do about stopping what's to come? I'm afraid I don't have any good answers to that, but I suppose the best we can do is stay close to our loved ones. I'd say that would mean Tabitha should try to stay here with you, spend some time with her only living relative while she can. I get the feeling she cares a little too much about her work to let herself leave it for that long. You could always go to her, maybe that would bring her a little joy, even if she might struggle to admit as much. How do you know all this? People tell stories, I listen. Granted, it's not every day you meet someone who's seen a ditchling and lived to tell the tales, so I suppose I should count myself lucky to know about them at all. You should count yourself lucky too. Ha! They should count themselves lucky, considering the beatdown I gave them. There was a man on the way home last night. But when I was on there was this man in the road. It was dark, but he had a miner jacket on. He knew my name, and there was something off about him. That would be Wayne, probably. He's a bit of a adult local. I don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about him. He's harmless, just very sick. But do let me know if he bothers you again, dear. I don't know. He kind of disappeared like a ghost. So they're dangerous. Are they gonna start attacking people? I think you misunderstood me. They're not dangerous on their own. Think of them more as like birds flocking before a storm. They're neither a threat on their own, nor the cause of what's to come, merely a sign that things are not as they should be. Ah! What kind of destruction are we talking about? If you'd seen just one or two, I'd say it'd bring a bridge collapse, a bad accident, something tragic but not devastating. But this many? Multiplying like they are? I couldn't tell you. That's not good. That's not good at all. I need to go talk to Stella. Oh, I just have a little lozenge. If something bad is coming, we need to get people out of here. Even go where? These people's whole lives are in this town. Their homes, their histories, their families, most of them don't have the kind of money it would take to start new somewhere else. You can try to convince them, but I think you'll find it a difficult task. Thanks, this was helpful. Of course. There's a sound somewhere above you. Creaking floorboard, betraying a shifting presence. There is something in the room above you. You heard that too, didn't you? You know, dear, I was planning to stop by the mines for a quick chat with your cousin. Maybe it would be a good idea if you came along. I don't like the thought of you being alone in this big house. Not with the town the way it is right now. Oh god! There's another creak from above, leaving suddenly. Seems like a very good idea. I was kind of hoping to go back to town. I was kind of hoping to go back, but if you're already going that way, I guess I can do that after seeing Tabitha. Wonderful. Let's go. Yeah, I don't want to stay in the house. Maybe it's my possum friend. Neither of you waits around to see if the sound will continue. You quickly make your way back to the door and out into the inviting autumn air. You're once again surprised by the freshness of the mountain breeze, your lungs having grown accustomed to the stale, dusty air of the estate, not realizing how much they were being suffocated. At least it's a pleasant day for a walk. There really is nothing like the mountains in autumn. There's something comforting about the woman's presence. She exudes a warmth. Her smile feels like kindly approval, even though you feel like you've done nothing to earn it. Oh god, there's a lot I could ask her. Do you know much about my family? Any history I should know? Oh yes, everyone around here knows quite a bit about your family. You founded the town, after all. Your family and the history of this town are completely intertwined. Your great, well, I'm not actually sure how many greats there would be. Some distant grandfather of yours started the mine, which started the town. The town nearly collapsed into ruin after the collapse of 1918. And once again, your family pulled it back up. Now here we are. I'm not sure what else there is to say. What do you want to know? Is it just me or Tabitha? Why are there so few of us? I suppose fate is crueler than to some than the others. In a lot of ways, your family has been very fortunate. But the Scarlets have had their fair share of death as well. Maybe more than their fair share. We certainly had our fair share of those, but no. There was a mine collapse. The town lost so many souls that day. Men and boys. This was before child labor laws came into effect in these parts. As if the collapse wouldn't have been bad enough, tragedy on its own, there had to be children involved. It seems your family avoided most of the blame, especially since they managed to pull the town back together. Hard to remember to be angry at someone when they're the reason you have food on your table. I see. What do you think of Stella? Such a ray of sunshine, even with everything that's happened to her. She tries to smile through it all. An admirable young woman, if you ask me. What do you think of Tabitha? She works too hard, but I suppose that's the burden she carries with what your family's mine to run. I can't be doing her any good, though. I'm sure that's something to do with her disposition, bless her heart. Oh. You can tell me how you really feel. I already have, dear. I see. Alright, let's continue on in silence. Two of you are interrupted by a jogging woman towards you. Joan! Wonderful to see you, as always. Have you met Wishy? Sybil. And no, we haven't met. Joan here is our resident doctor, and Wishy is Vivian's kid. Of course, in town for the funeral. I put that together. Flirt? What the fuck? No! Why is that an option? Nice to meet you. That's Dr. Kelly to you. People my son's age don't get the first name privileges. How's Reese doing? Any better these days? Dr. Kelly lets out a small, frustrated sigh. He's surviving, same as usual. You know that. Your son has a rare condition. Do you make a habit of sharing that kind of private information with anyone who wanders into town? Tell him. I don't know. Khan says hello. I get the feeling she and Stella miss seeing him. Oh, you know, since you're here, maybe we should set them up for a visit this week. Doesn't that sound nice? She could come too. Sybil, they're adults. We don't need them to set up play dates. You know how easy it is for him to tire himself out. It's not worth. I need to get home and get his meds. I can't stand around talking all day. Okay. The woman starts her jogging in, her pace faster than before, almost as if she's running away from the awkward interaction. She's a bit of a... I don't know. Bird right now. A doctor is not bad. I don't like that there was a flirt option. That was wild. Oh, I need a doctor. But her heart's in the right place. Anyway, we should be on our way too. It's not much further now. Like, why out of any character it's like, ah, yes, flirt with her. That's so funny. She was right. It takes very little time to reach Scarlet Hollow Mines. A humble exterior greets you at the place that made your family its fortune. Your cousin just so happens to be at the gates, but it seems you aren't the only visitor she's dealing with at the moment. This is ridiculous. You can't fire me for having a damn cold. This gotta be some kind of, I don't know, rights violation? You aren't fired, Terrence. You're laid off. Cutbacks had to be made, and obviously I'm going to prioritize those cutbacks on workers who have a habit on missing shifts. I had mono. I was puking my guts out. I couldn't crawl my sorry ass into that pit. And you wouldn't have wanted me there anyway. And you only give us 3 days a year to get sick. It's a shit system. You don't have a note from a doctor. I just can't take you at your word. If you wanted extra sick days, we could have had them. With the proper paperwork. Don't forget, by not showing up, you put extra pressure on your coworkers to pick up your slack. And that's not fair to them. And if you have a tendency to get sick like that, maybe you shouldn't be working a place like this to begin with. Oh my god. As for your lodgings, I'll give you 2 weeks to move out. To hell with you and your damn mind and this shit house you had me living in. But I'll be better off a heap of rubble. The miner kicks the dirt in a final act of frustration and wanders off, leaving Tabitha standing steadfast at the gates. Sybil? Wishy? What are you doing here? I want to have a word with your cousin here. I had some business with you as well. That looks to me like you're busy. I wouldn't want to impose. Why don't you drop by the tea room sometime this week, Tabitha? Yeah, sure. I'll swing by tomorrow. Wonderful. I'll be on my way. But it was lovely meeting you, Wishy. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other around town. I like Sybil! She's chill like that! And she gave me a lot of info. The woman finally leaves, and you're alone with your cousin once again. Well, so much for you not intruding on my work. Come on, I guess. I'll babysit you in my office. Okay, rude. Just don't make yourself a burden, alright? I have a lot of work to do today. Who was that lady? She introduced herself. Sybil runs this weird hippie tea room in town. Her daughter hates me. Honestly, I find her nosy and annoying, and I don't like that she decided to come up and see you without even asking me first. It's weird. No, she seems lovely. Sybil said things I saw last night. Okay, I'm not gonna say that because she's not gonna believe me. I think there's a presence in your house. She's not gonna believe me either way, I don't think. I mean, I'll still say something very bad is gonna happen in the town. Sybil says a lot of things. She's one of those tea leaf reading fortune teller types. I really wouldn't take her vague warnings seriously. Don't get yourself all worked up on what some old lady told you about the end times or whatever she's going on about. I don't know what I say. I cleaned the bathroom. You what? Could have been important stuff in there. Sure it was messy, but it's not like it was unsanitary or— It was unsanitary! What gave you the right to throw things away just because they look like trash to you? Oh, she's a hoarder. I see. I don't appreciate people coming into my space, moving things around. Don't try to be helpful again, got it? Aw, okay. Yeah, she is— I think she's a hoarder. But to be fair, her mom died and maybe she's just, like, really, like, maybe that, like, she's concerned about throwing anything at all away. It's like anything can be a trigger for hoarders, I feel. So she is a type of hoarder. I'm sorry, I thought you'd be happy. Well, I'm not, so let that be a lesson. I don't want to wind up throwing away precious family heirlooms because you thought they were trash. Tabitha clears her throat, clearly still seething, but trying to cover it back up. I have to go back to work. Try not to bother me. I need to concentrate. Oh. She returns to her place behind the desk and proceeds to ignore you. As you settle in, you take the details of her office. You're surprised to see a poster of what looks like Stella. She's apparently been banned from the mines. Well, yeah! Stella isn't the only likeliness captured on the walls of your cousin's trailer. On the other side, Tabitha's desk are portraits of older people, a woman and an old-timey man. A shotgun hangs menacingly over the desk. Besides that, there isn't much else to see. Yeah, why is Stella banned? Stella likes to poke around in places she shouldn't. She kept sneaking up there to film videos or whatever her excuse was. As if that's not a lawsuit waiting to happen, so she's banned. Okay, I see. Why is there a gun in here? It's Pearl Ann's. She put it there to intimidate people. Always thought it was a little old-fashioned, but it works. What if it works? It works. You wouldn't have asked about it if I didn't leave an impression on you. I'm just gonna let her work, because I feel like I'm getting on her nerves no matter what I do. I try to be helpful, she is mad at me. I try to stay out of her way, she's mad at me. She's just mad! You sit for a few long minutes. Tabitha taps away at her keyboard. The pleasant birdsong you're used to hearing as the constant backdrop of Scarlet Hollow has been replaced. The distant sounds of machinery, muffled as it is, it is by Tabitha's thin office walls. And the sound of machinery are joined by another sound, the angry rumbling of your stomach. I could pick us up something. If there's a place to get food. I guess now that you mention it, yeah. The cafeteria has mac and cheese. I don't hate it. It's the building with the big cafeteria sign on it. Try not to get lost. I don't need you falling down any mine shafts. Okay, yeah, we'll get her food. Maybe she'll like that. I'm trying to be nice because her mother passed away. Because I'm thinking, like, maybe that's why she's acting out. That's, the only thing I'm thinking of. You get up, leaving Tabitha's office, and once again stepping out into the fresh air. This cafeteria sign is not as obvious as Tabitha made it out to be. All the gray, corrugated buildings look vaguely the same. You aren't quite sure what direction you should start heading in. Yeah, let's talk to these guys. You approach the nearest group of miners. You could cut to the chase and ask where the cafeteria is, but you're among the workers unsupervised. What's the harm in asking them if they have seen anything unusual? You got a reason bothering us? Have you seen anything weird lately? Miners look at you up and down. Weird how? Noises? Not a peep. We're underground most of the day, though. You know, I heard something unusual the other night. Thought it might have been an owl or something, but it didn't sound right. It was an owl. You're just not used to the local wildlife yet. Miners getting sick? Like more than usual? Nothing like that. I feel fit as an ox. We have good working conditions in the mine, and our health is fully looked after. Have you run into weird animals? Nope. You've been talking to that townie. That one the boss gave a lifetime ban to. Yeah, she's like a Bigfoot YouTuber or something. Her videos are actually pretty good. But you know, now that I think about it, it's pretty weird. I haven't seen many animals at all lately. Used to be I'd see all sorts of critters. Now it's mostly birds. This is your first year up here, ain't it? Just not used to seasons changing. All the animals are hibernating, that's all. I don't know. She's got a point. I've been up here 5 years now. It's never been like this before. Maybe it's that global warming then. I think they're calling it climate change now. So they actually might know something. How about, you know anything? Oh, Wayne, yes. Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut up. I missed that dude. What happened to him? My ears shift for a moment, uncomfortably glancing at one another. Isn't that the guy Yell said was, he's gone, that's all that— He's dead! That was his ghost! I'll leave him. Alright, I'm looking for the cafeteria. I'm gonna do you a favor, not tell you where it is. Come on, Sax, go easy on her. I'm gonna go easy on her. That calf is slop! We're better off grabbing a bite at the diner. Only good establishment in town. I don't know, the mac and cheese is pretty decent. The mac and cheese is the only thing that's decent. We all know why that is. Come on, let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start anyway. So much for getting a straight answer. Cafeteria remains a hidden treasure, and you must remain without a map. Let's approach a different group. Let's see if they know. Well, if it isn't the boss's cousin, can we help you with something? I'm gonna ask them questions too, I think. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Like what? Noises? Heard something a few nights ago, like nothing I've ever heard. Some unearthly beast. I'm telling you, Isaacs, you need to take a sick day. You need rest, man. I've already taken a sick day this year. I can't afford to take any more if I want to have Christmas off. Aw. Miner's getting sick? There's supposed to be a health inspector coming soon. The boss looks out for our health. Have you seen any weird animals? Don't tend to go on many hikes. Not exactly the nature scene type. For a full day of work, all I see is my bed, and maybe a few beers in between. Okay. Wayne. Do you mean Sam Wayne? What are you asking about him for? Have you seen him? I saw him last night. Oh, thank God, everyone thought he was dead. Now hold on, Creepy doesn't exactly sound like Wayne, does it? How do you know it was him? I'm not gonna say anything. Good people, but I don't expect to know every mining fella in town by sight, if you catch my drift. Smith, you're losing me. It'd be awfully strange for Wayne to still be in town, wandering around, following some stranger and not even checking in with his old buddies. Sounds like me someone got sick of work and is having a little fun playing hooky. The following, though, that does sound very unlike him. I thought his lady friend had him under a lock and key. Just smells fishy to me. Until I see him face to face, I'm not convinced whoever is calling him Sam Wayne ain't the very reason we haven't seen hide nor hair of the man. And okay. I told him. Oh, who is Wayne seeing? Wow. No, now, if you don't know, there's no way I'm poking that wasp. Let's forget we said anything. Don't want to be next on the chopping block. Alright, cafeteria! Right over there by... It's hard to find, I'll take you. Sure, get your brownie points. Later, man. Thanks! Come on, let's walk. The hard-faced young man starts walking along with you. An anxious energy is in his step, and he escorts you to a building whose cafeteria sign was definitely much smaller than Tabitha made it out to be. You line out at the steam piles of subpar food, undoubtedly made as cheaply as possible, judging by your cousin's business practices. Still, it smells good enough. You find your mouth watering in anticipation of the bland offerings. You said something earlier about seeing Wayne. The man's voice is quiet and nervous. Did Tabitha see him? Did she say anything to you about him? I told you everything I know. Shit, look, Sam Wayne is a friend of mine. He's been missing for over a week now, and I seem to be the only person around here who gives a rat's ass about him. And I'd be willing to bet the last person who saw him was... Oh, are we talking about a certain young man who may or may not have been caught the boss's... Oh! My God! Was Wayne seeing Tabitha? That Sam Wayne fellow, wasn't it? Whatever. If anyone asks, we never talked. Got it? I don't want to disappear too. Ooh. I will slip him my contact info. He turns to leave. You scribble your phone number onto a scrap of paper. Thanks for the help. You retort Isaac's and shake his hand, passing you your note to his palm. Don't mention it. So it sounds like Sam Wayne was seeing Tabitha. Interesting. And now he's gone, and we saw what is potentially his ghost. I don't know. Then he's gone. What's the kid so jumpy? I've never seen or heard of a guy running off because he got broken up with before. I've skipped town over less. Oh, it's my lucky day. They got chicken and dumplings. What do you guys know about this Wayne fellow? All I know is that a certain someone got involved with somebody he shouldn't have, and nobody in camp's seen him since. I figured he'd just run off to live in that big mansion with his bell. Oh my god, he was seeing Tabitha! Thought of a strapping young man like him with that sour-faced broad always left such a bad taste in my mouth. As if you wouldn't fall to your knees if a woman of means showed the slightest bit of interest in you, or any woman at all. Fair enough. You talking about Tabitha? Yup. You'd best be going when that hot meal to go cold. No reason to stay here any longer. So that Wayne guy was seeing Tabitha. Whoa, we got more info. You step back into the weak sunlight, clutching the containers of various beige slops, and start making your way back towards her trailer. But you don't make it far, something stops you. A strange unease, a feeling of being watched. Smell of sick flesh. Wayne! 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 He has Wayne on his jacket! Wishy. I wish you could have stayed at the estate. It's dangerous here. In the clear light of day, his jacket is visible in perfect detail. This really is the Sam Wayne Isaac was telling you about, or at the very least, someone or something in his clothes. Was that you in the garden this morning? You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm the only person in this town who truly cares about your safety. Don't forget about that. Even if it's already too late to stop what's going to happen. What's going to happen? I'll be watching you. Can you not? Casually continue on your way, returning to the hill where Tabitha's trailer is perched. She meets you at the door. Took you long enough. Was there a long line? Yeah, just a long line, that's all. Good, now let's eat. We'll be one step closer to this day being over. Your cousin's attention is suddenly drawn elsewhere. She stares past you, focusing on something in the distance. Is that Stella? No! Stella, you're banned! How many times do I have to tell her she's banned before she understands what that means? Tabitha shuts the door, and you both march your way down the hill. As you and Tabitha approach Stella, two timers take notice and wander off. Two old timers. Tappy! Wishy, hey, I was just trespassing. Well, yeah, but I have good reason this time. Shit. I knew we needed to look out. Is there someone talking to you through an earpiece? Ken, is that you on the other end? Stella hastily removes her earbuds, muffling the other voice. Sorry, Tabby, it's just that Oscar kid's. Rosalina has been missing since yesterday, so we decided to ask around if anybody had seen her. And while we were also seeing if anybody had encountered these things we saw in the woods last night. Ditchlings that Sybil said are like little mothmen, foretelling doom. Stella! And also there's this guy called Wayne who used to work here, who Ken says is super creepy and sick and— Stella! Yeah? Just stop talking. It's not like I was filming or anything. I'm barely here, I promise. You're standing right in front of me, extremely here. Why didn't you check the usual teen haunts for that kid? That Maxwell place or the gas station or whatever. Anywhere but here. Where are you explicitly not allowed to be? Creepy, indeed. Very interesting stuff going on. So Tabitha was seeing Wayne. Now Wayne's dead or following me or both? He has something covering his face. I mean, it's the site of one of the worst catastrophes that's ever befell the town. There's another one coming. It makes sense, doesn't it? That's what our research pointed us toward, at least. Let me just save. I haven't saved in a while. Our research is we, you and Can? Yeah, she would think something awful was going to happen up here. She hates me and everything I stand for, and thinks the town would be some bustling utopia if I wasn't around to ruin it. But in reality, we both know it wouldn't exist without me. Whatever you're looking for, you're barking up the wrong tree. Just go someplace else before... Tabitha once again trails up before she and Stella notice the girl with a dark braid and glasses sticking along the ridge. It's Rosalina! Can, we found her! She's up the hill! Up the hill, she's not far from the old mine, is she? The one that collapsed? We better go her before somebody gets killed up there. You've gotta be kidding me. No, this is great. We'll just let her know Oscar's looking for her, and then we can get out of your hair. Bye, Tabby. See you around. Stella hurries after the girl, disappearing over the hill. Damn it! I'm never gonna finish my spreadsheets. Nobody needs to be playing around in those mines. We better break this up. Oh god, I feel like bad things are gonna happen. Bad things are gonna happen. I'm stressed. I'm instantly stressed. Oh my god, one of the ditchlings is in the tree. Look up at the tree, there's something in there. I vaguely hear voices emanating from the boarded up entrance of the old mine. They went in to still have no sense of self-preservation? It's cousin bound in time. We're going after them. Obviously. I don't like the thought of you walking around an abandoned coal mine, but I'd rather not leave you out here unattended while it gets dark. You should be safe enough with me there to guide the way. Tabitha hops her way up the mine entrance and disappears into the darkness. You follow her and enter the mine. Yeah, the ditchlings are coming back. I can fight them though. Inside of the mine is warmer than you expected. The air is thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and Tabitha to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate the maze of corridors. This is a rare place where your well-muscled friend feels like it might be more of a hindrance. No! Oh god, I'm fucked if anything happens now. You know why the entrance to this place was boarded up? Because of the collapse. 168 people. A man named Charles Shaw decided it was okay to use faulty wood for support struts when the entire mine came down. It almost ruined my family. A lucky few died instantaneously, but for most of the souls who perished here, it was slow and agonizing. Trapped under rubble and left to slowly succumb to crush injuries or burns or dehydration. It took a week to clear out most of the rubble and recover the bodies. The few survivors who were dragged out were never the same. I can't say I blame them. Ugh. That's morbid. Life is morbid. 168 people walked blindly to their deaths, unaware of the hand they'd been dealt until they were literally buried by it. None of us know the price we have to pay until our debt is due. Tabitha ruminations are interrupted by a thunderous knocking echo from deeper in the mine. What the hell was that? Probably another delinquent looking for a lifetime ban from my property. Come on, it came from this way. Oh god, I'm worried. It's gonna collapse. Someone's gonna die. Tabitha hastens her pace and quickly disappears deeper into the mine. Take a deep breath and follow suit. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though the place was abandoned over a century ago. Echoing through the tight corridors, you and Tabitha came can pick up snippets of a tense argument. Can't believe your dad sent people to follow you. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's not asking for much. Come on, kiddos. There's some really spooky stuff going on in the town right now. You shouldn't be hanging out down here. We're not kids. Yeah, we're teens. Well, you look like a bunch of kids to me. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where did you even get those? Oh no, I know this isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? Looks like we found our trespassers. I can't believe that Stella managed to drag Kano out here. She avoids me like the plague. Man. She's a friend of Stella's who hates me. I don't know why. She probably just got jealous that Stella and I started spending time together, but that was years ago, so who knows? Let's move on. They're close. I feel like bad things are gonna happen and someone's gonna die. Oh my god, that's a lot of people. Oh, she's cute! Like the girl on the side with like the hat and the glasses. She's adorable. Is that Can? We breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageway gives way to a small cavern. Within a group of teens engages Stella and Can in a heated argument. All of them are too caught up in the moment to notice you or Tabitha approach. My dad is a foreman at the continuous mining facility. He says the only abandoned this mine because it wasn't enough coal left. So actually it's really safe. We can hang out here whenever we want. Wait, Becca, I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month. Correction, your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We see if he even has a job in the morning. What? Oh shit. Oh hey, Tabby and Wishy. I guess you two caught up to us. So you're Tabitha's cousin. I guess I had to deal with you two Scarlets this week. Great. Well, at least maybe you two can talk some sense into these kids. They clearly don't respect my authority. Hey, don't talk about us like we aren't even here. Yeah, we can hear you. Alexis, don't butt in. We're trying to make a point. None of you understand what a boarded up mine entrance is supposed to mean. It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Oh, come on. This place is way sturdy. Check it out. Don't do that. Oh my god. Don't. It's gonna kill you all. Don't do that. The teen with the beanie jumps and slaps a strut on the ceiling. Oh, that was the knocking we heard earlier? Oh my god, Zane, cut it out. You're embarrassing us. I'm sorry for Zane's behavior. I don't think he realizes how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. Oh my god, I remember kids in school used to do that all the time to like the doorways and shit. No offense, Rosalina. None taken. The other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill. And smart too. Enough! The damage is already done, now leave. I'm putting my mother in the ground this week. I do not have the patience to deal with children. I can't believe I actually agree with Tabitha about anything, but this is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life, and I would like to see the sun again before I die. Oh, come on, you guys. Maybe it's not a big deal, like, we used to do dangerous things all the time, and I still do dangerous things now. Who were we to tell them where they can hang out? Cause it could collapse and kill them? I don't know who you think you are in this situation, Stella, but I own this mine. It's entirely within my right to tell them to leave, much like it is entirely within my right to tell you to leave. Was your lifetime ban from my mines not clear enough message for you? Hell yeah, Tabitha. Tear the sad 20-something to shreds. Hey, I'm defending you, and I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you can run around in the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. Hey! Stop it! Don't make fun of Stella! My beloved! So she's sad, so what? Give it a few years, and you'll be sad too. The passage of time is inescapable. Look, we just wanted to give Rosalina a good time. Her home life sucks right now. Yeah, tell him about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. We've been living in the library for the past couple of weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple of cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalina deserves better. I don't care about your home life. If you're gonna do your underage drinking, do it in the woods. Just get off my property. Tabitha! Look, Rosalina, I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for all that. He's a good guy, and he cares about you. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh. Wait, what? And should I care because it's such a bullshit excuse? I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can, like, say that about other people's families. Isn't that, like, bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Back up. He said it's haunted? I can't believe he didn't mention it to me. I could investigate. There's no ghost, Stella. It'd be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish you would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. Like he doesn't think I can handle it? Like I'm a sick little kid. No, sick. I'm still a little kid. Oh God. Get out of the mines. We're gonna get crushed to death. Let me just have a sippy sip. I feel like the mines are gonna start to collapse and we'll have to run and save lives or something. I feel like something really bad's gonna happen in here. Ugh, you're all children. None of you realize how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you would be pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine. If it weren't for child labor laws, the 5 of you might have some actual character. Exactly. Rosalina's not that mature anyway. She still sleeps with stuffed animals. Don't bully her! That doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have pork chop, you know. I rest my case. Wait, what did you say about child labor? Oh God. I'm sure Oscar's doing this to protect you. From what? Even if ghosts were real, what would they even do? Yell boo in your face? Yeah, that's real scary. It totally justifies living in a dusty old library. Yo, we should break in and like ghost bust it or something. Oh my God, Zane, you can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't break into her own house. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real. And if it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know, Rosalina could always stay over at my house until Stella ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement with a polo couch. Or are we talking about that like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. I don't care. I can't believe I wasted this much time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of this and calling the cops. Feel free to leave before they show up. You hear that, Miles? We're leaving. I suggest the rest of you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung or gets crushed by rocks or meets one of the many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Oh shit. I did see the monsters out there! They're coming in! And it's gonna be hard for me to beat the shit out of them! Because I'm too big for the mine! Fuck! Ken is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear. And what was it? Come on, Stella. Didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy knockers, for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we gotta check it out. They're an old Cornish myth named for the knocking sound you can sometimes hear in mines right before a collapse. You want to say that again? You want to say that again? Some say knocking is a warning, while others say it's the spirits themselves bringing down the mines. Stella. I mean, that's not all they do. They're also sometimes just mischievous. Stella! I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here in the past few days. What if this is our chance to get actual solid lead? The stakes could get higher. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I want you out of here, Stella. Come on, Tabby. You can come along too. You guys are going after something spooky? Count me in. Nobody's going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. You're all leaving. Please listen to Tabitha before my heart gives out. It'll be fun. It will not. Yeah, get the fuck out. Wait a second, where'd the 3 of you run off to? Are you kidding? Unbelievable. Wow, and maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever, you would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off, and like, I've been zoning out the whole time we've been here. Ugh, they must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Ah, screw that child-sized tunnel. That's very specific. I've always wondered where that goes. Never been able to get these hips through there. Stella, stop sneaking into my minds. Please, I'm literally begging you. If only all the tunnels down here were wide enough for adults, we could already be done with this little mess. But no, there just have to be remnants from a bygone era. Ugh, didn't you just talk about how child labor was the good old days a minute ago? I was trying to get you to leave my mind. Like I said, pops up from the tunnel's entrance. We were not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here a million times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Whatever, come on you two. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll go look for them, and I want each and every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm doing that. If those idiots get themselves lost and die, I am not letting their families sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities right now? Yeah, do you have a problem with that? I want the rest of you out of my mind. Except for you, Wishy. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Ah, god damn it, I don't want to be in the mine. I don't want to be in there. But to be fair, I don't want them to die either. Yeah, sure, I could never fit in that tunnel anyway. They've crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever, I still have to do my dailies anyway. And the service sucks down here. I will happily escort these two knuckleheads out. No, you are not about to weasel your way into this, Stella. Come on, Tabby, I've been down here a ton, I can totally help. Ugh. There's no getting rid of you, is there? Fine, I won't waste my time arguing. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Sure. Let's not linger any longer than we have to, shall we? Want me to take Gretchen with me? I don't know if it'll be easier to cover more ground without her. Yeah, it's probably for the best. I don't want to repeat a last night. And who knows if we'll have to do any climbing. Yeah! Take the dog! Protect the dog! Oh god, I don't have a good feeling of what's about to transpire, guys. For sure, we won't be long. Cool, can't wait to bust some ghosts. I just noticed he had like a weed hat. Can, Miles, and Zane head towards the entrance of the mines, leaving you, Tabitha, and Stella to find the remaining teens. Alright, no dawdling. We should catch up with them if we go this way. You and Stella exchange a glance as Tabitha ventures forward. Save the doggo! Yes! Three of you move deeper into the mines. You hear echoes of a conversation bounce across the walls. Becca, why are you doing this again? I thought you thought Tabitha was like really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad? We're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss around, so we can't just let her boss us around. Oh, you hear that, Tabby? Someone thinks you're really cool. Can't believe she used to hang out with a nobody like Stella. Look at her smirk. Hey! I don't know, I think Stella's kind of cool. Her video was really neat. Oh, come on, she doesn't have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a spot? I'm feeling called out! I mean, not yet, but I'm in the talks with me and Rice, and I make plenty from ads and donations. I'm just glad they're not gasping about me. Press on. You quietly press on. Oh, fuck, dude. We're so dead. Another knock closer interrupted your thoughts, followed by another, followed by another. Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? It's not just you. Okay, that knocking is starting to freak me out. Calm down, Rosalina. It's just mind sounds. Did you guys see that? No, it's just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. I saw it! Shut up, there's nothing down here. You're trying to scare me. They better get grounded when this is all done. As much as I appreciate the sentiment, I hope you're wrong. If they get grounded, it means people found out about this. I hate dealing with parents. Look on the bright side, Wishy. If they didn't come down here, we'd have missed out on a golden opportunity to get spooked. Stella, oh boy, I love you, but we're gonna fucking die. Stella's my favorite, I think. Tabitha glares at Stella. Alright, let's go. We're getting closer, let's keep moving. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. In the darkness beyond, you could still hear the echoes of terrified teens, their panicked arguing bouncing down the pitch-black corridors. And here we are. The tunnel they crawled through passes through the chamber below. It shouldn't be hard to find them once we get down there. I've never been this far in. Congratulations, Stella. You got what you wanted. That ladder is gonna fucking break. Tabitha crawls up the ladder and disappears over its edge. Alright, let's do this. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. You walk the ladder and climb down. That ladder's gonna break! I'm pretty sure this is the way back. Come on. Pretty sure? I thought you'd been down here before. Okay, maybe I didn't get this far in, but whatever. It doesn't matter. I definitely remember the way out. Hurry. I don't want to be down here anymore. I think it was this way, actually. Oh my god, the sounds! Shut up, no one even wanted you to come with us anyway. Becca. Yep, they're close, alright. Good thing they're so damn loud. Sounds like they're really lost. The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd, distant. There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it. Ah! You don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest. A desperate need to perceive and be perceived! Are you all right, Wishy? What do you think you're doing? Get away from here! Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. What the fuck is that? What? Wishy, are you alright? Well, thank God you're alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something, and then you and Tabby just conked out. I'm fine. You barely open your eyes, you're not fine. Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourselves while you're still recovering from whatever that was. I'm gonna get you both some help. I'll be back soon, I promise. Oh, fuck, dude. We're screwed. Oh, God. We're so screwed! Thank you for this stretch. Oh my god. You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue. You raise up on your elbows, head still swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever. Through it, you once again hear the panicked voices of bickering teenagers echoing through the stone corridors. Becca, you're just getting us more lost. It's this way. If you're so sure, then why don't you just leave? I can't believe I let Alexis talk me into inviting you in the first place. Becca, I'm just trying to help. I said go! Okay, I will. Alexis, you don't have to go with her. You know that, right? I am... Pick a side, Alexis! I'm sure Becca knows where we're going. She wouldn't just lie. Sorry, Rosalina. The increasingly desperate voices of the teens are drowned out by thunderous knocking. You can practically feel the ground shake beneath you. You can almost see the walls vibrate with the intensity of the hellish sound. That knocking's not helping my headache. What the hell just happened? I had some vision. Do you see it too? There's gotta be fumes or something. It's an old mine. This place are death traps. We probably just hallucinated. I'll let it go. We need to get out of here. Rosalina appears the passageway to your left, out of breath, teary-eyed. I'm so sorry I stuck up like that. I just wanted to Alexis to think I was cool. Those two girls are down there still! The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall. I don't know what the hell is up with that knocking, but that is the sound of a mine collapse. Quick, up the ladder, both of you! Well, Becca and Alexis are still down there. You just can't leave them. I know which way they're going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Do you have a death wish, little girl? This isn't a movie. The best thing we could do to help those girls right now is not be buried alive ourselves. Ah! What did I do? God, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I don't want to leave those two, but I feel God, what do we do? So we should probably get her out of here, but I don't want to leave those two. Oh. Tabitha does raise a good point, but at the same time, they're gonna die! Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God! Oh, okay. I feel like we'll get trapped with them if they do this. Oh God. Ah! Okay. I need to save them. Okay, let's do this. Wishy, don't do this to me. They're kids, Tabitha. I'm not gonna leave them down here. Are you serious? Thank you, they're back this way, hurry. Oh no, I made a grave mistake. Rosalina runs back the way she came. You run after. The mine shakes with each new thunderous blow as bits of rock and dust fall off the ceiling and scatter on the floor around you. Rosalina leads the way and Tabitha isn't far behind you. I thought you knew the way out. I thought you'd be down here a million times. I was making it up, okay? I swear to God, if we get stuck down here, I'm glad you decided to come along. You won't regret it. We'll see about that. We're coming. Just stay where you are. Rosalina, you came back. I don't want to die down here. All right, come on, hurry. We gotta go now. Okay. You quickly push your way back towards the entrance. Pieces of fallen rock littering the path around you. All of you, start climbing now! Once the last scene is up, Tabitha grabs onto the ladder and starts climbing. We did it! He follows suit and starts climbing. This way, come on! Your cousin moves with the kind of swiftness you expect from someone who spent her entire working life in and around coal mines. Why couldn't you have just listened to someone other than yourself, Becca? I'm sorry, okay, God! Get out of here! You push forward, your burning muscles giving away to pure adrenaline. To your horror, you can see cracks forming on the walls of the tunnel. Come on, we gotta go faster. We're almost there. I can see the entrance. No! Your surroundings quake as the mine collapses around you. Oh, her leg! And then the knocking fades as you feel safe, having arrived back at the entrance in one piece. The fuck? What the fuck? Rosalina! Are you okay? Clearly she's not okay, idiot. Shut up, Becca. It was your idea to go down here in the first place. This is your fault. Shit, why? Why did this have to happen? Okay, the knocking stopped at least. All of you stay exactly where you are. I'm gonna make some calls. She's alive at least. She's alive at least. That's all that matters. I swear if I didn't go back for those girls, they would have died. This really hurts. Stella and Ken pop their heads through the mine entrance. Tabitha stormed out of here. There you are. Oh my god. Rosalina, can you hear me? We're gonna get you out of here, okay? Stella already called an ambulance. That means cops are gonna come. They're gonna know I was drinking. They're gonna know we went to the there to drink, right? Becca, that doesn't matter. If my dad finds out, he'll kill me. He can't know. Becca squirms through the gap of the boards and scampers away. Don't worry about her, Rosalina. She's being an asshole. One of us should wait by the gate to make sure they can find us up here. I should check in with Tabby, see if she needs help. We're gonna get you help. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh, at least she's alive. At least everyone's alive. But fuck. She's, no more foot. I was worried with the collapse that one of them was gonna die. So at least she's alive. That's all that matters! Rosalina, I'm so sorry. I'll be back soon. We're gonna get you out of here, and you're gonna be just fine, okay? Wishy and Alexis will keep you safe until then. Am I gonna die? Rosalina, don't say things like that. I've seen people bounce back from worse. Thanks, Wishy. Rosalina breath comes in quick, irregular bursts. If I don't make it, tell my dad I'm sorry. I'm the one that has something to be sorry about. This is all me and Becca's fault. We never should have gone down here. It's not your fault. I went down there because I wanted to. Rosalina pauses, catching her breath. Thank you, Wishy. I'm glad everyone else made it out okay. I couldn't have done it without your help. Aww! Sorry I couldn't have done more. If I didn't stick with Becca once we start getting lost, none of this would have happened. If I'd just been more smart or more brave, but I wasn't. And now Rosalina is... It's just not fair. You're the nicest person I know, Rosalina. It's not fair this happened to you. I'm so sorry. It's okay, Alexis. It's okay. Can't believe you're the one comforting me. Rosalina, can you hear me? Yeah, it just hurts like hell. Sorry, I shouldn't be pushing you to talk. I'll just hold your hand until they come back with help, okay? Ah, at least they're alive. Oh my god. The monster eating good tonight. Nom 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 nom. Alexis grasps Rosalina's hands. Tears streak down both their cheeks as you sit in silence together, waiting for the long, anxious moments to pass before help arrives. Some of my men are on the way with rock lifts. We'll get you out of there soon. They're over here, Hurl. Jesus H. Christ, you were kidding about the emergency. It'll still be a bit for the ambulance. The nearest depot is over in Brevard, so it'll be at least another half hour. You're the men. You have half an hour to get out of here. There. Move it. Rosalina, sweetie, I'm here. Dad, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't have to be sorry. It's okay. We're all here. Hang on, Rosalina. I know you can. Tabitha's men quickly get to work, and they manage to pull Rosalina out from the rubble just as the ambulance arrive. Sir, I'm afraid there's no space in the back. What do you mean? I can't ride with her? We're better off driving behind us. We're headed to Brevard, so it's quite a ways. She's gonna be okay. She's gonna make it right, please, God. Yes, sir. I promise you. We're gonna do everything we can to keep her stable. Her vitals are looking good. Yeah, okay, the reason I didn't do the lifting thing is because I could have made things worse. It could have fell more. It's better not to move stuff. So, because it's blocking it off from her bleeding out. As well. Rosalina, my poor baby. I'll be there as fast as I can, okay? I promise you won't be alone. I love you, Dad. I'm so happy everyone's alive, at least. The paramedics load Rosalina into the back of the ambulance and drive off. Oscar approaches you off to the side as the police talk to Tabitha and her men. What the hell happened in there? Oscar. Rosalina and her friends got lost in there. Wishy went after them. Wishy, you mean Wishy Scarlet? Oscar, I'm so sorry. It's okay. At least nobody died. What happened, though? I'm not gonna say supernatural because he'll be like, it was just a horrible accident. Nobody could have known this would have happened. I mean, sure, but those kids shouldn't have been in an abandoned coal mine. No, this was no teenager's fault. It's a parent's job to make sure their kids don't deliberately put themselves in these situations. Rosalina was mad at me. Instead of fixing the things, I was driving her away. I just ignored it. This is my fault. Oscar, I'm the parent here. He seems like a good dad. Ah. Oh wait, no, he could have totally believed me about the supernatural thing. I forgot. I'm sure she thinks I'm making things up about our house being haunted, but I've seen things I can't explain. It's only gotten worse. She told us about it in the mine. For what it's worth, I believe you. No comment, but after tonight, I don't know. Once you're back from the hospital, we can check it out for you. Thanks, Stella. That means a lot. I've got to go. Mr. I don't know how to say her. Is it okay if I come to you? I want to be there for her. Of course, Alexis. It'd be good for her to see a friendly face. Aw. The two of them head over to Oscar's car and drive off. Do you think she's gonna be okay? Paramedic says she was stable. She's a tough kid. She'll be okay. Oh, I gotta talk about my vision. There was a stone carving of the pit. It gave me some sort of vision. What happened to this place? Are you sure you didn't hallucinate? You were at the bottom of an old mine. I don't know. You weren't down there. Wishy and Tabby had the simultaneous seizures next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. What happens now? What happens now? We go home. Hold on a minute, Miss Scarlet. Mind if we have a quick word with your cousin, Miss? In private? Okay, fine. Just make it quick and don't you dare try to pull anything on her. She did nothing wrong here. Ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Don't you need to talk to us? We witnessed this too. Oh, sure, but that can wait. We know where to find y'all. What's he gonna ask? Hi, I'm Sheriff Hugby. This is the Deputy Derrickson, but you can call me Earl. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Welcome to Scarlet Hollow. I hope this little accident hasn't colored your perception of the place. Lovely place to live, if you ask me. Lovely indeed. Now, Sheriff Hugby, don't you think it's a mite odd that these teens found themselves in an old abandoned mine on the very property Wishy's family happens to own? Don't you think it's a bit odder that Wishy happened to be there with them at the time of said collapse? I'd be lying if you said they weren't peculiar. Though I'm sure you're an upright citizen, Wishy. And all this is surely an unfortunate coincidence. Still, a good cop should ask himself these questions. I'm gonna say the truth. So we saw them sneak in. So we went after them. We were just trying to do the right thing. Of course. Very noble. Pardon our questions. Just trying to gather all the facts, you see. Just being thorough. Our duties as officers of the law. Well, if there's nothing more you can tell us, I suppose we'll let you go about your evening. But we may be in touch. Have a good one. Yeah, like, that's the truth. We saw them sneak in there, and we went to go get them out. And that is all that happened. So I might as well tell the truth. There's no reason to lie. Deputy Derrickson tips his hat to you. The two officers wander back towards the mine. Derrickson taking notes as they examine the scene. You make your way towards Stella and Can. I just can't believe I left them behind in there to get help. Is it my fault, Neeks? Stella, no, you did your best. It's not your fault. Oh, I guess the cops are done with you. Are they gonna take you in for being present at the accident? Sorry if they gave you a hard time. Small town cops, you know? Always blame everything on drifters. Even acts of God, I guess. Excellent. You didn't get arrested. Now come on, let's get back to the estate. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, Wishy? Tomorrow? You've already ruined my evenings on 2 or more consecutive nights, Stella. What do you think you'll be doing with my cousin tomorrow? We're going ghost hunting at Oscar's, remember? We talked about it in the mines. You were there. I didn't think you were serious. Wishy, I have her number right. Keep me posted on what she's doing. Let me know if that ghost hunt actually happens. It's weird that you care about what she's doing so much. Clearly, I have to. Come on, let's go. Well, it's not that weird. If I'm her only family left and her mother just passed away, I get it. Tabitha starts walking to her car, pulling you by your arm. I'll text you when we're back. What a wild ride. We almost died in the mines. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You try to keep eyes on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what might lurk behind the tree line. Sorry about today. Tabitha doesn't answer. I'm gonna drop it. She's pissed. I'm just gonna ride in silence. I feel whatever I say, she's gonna be pissy about it. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha sink back into silence. Okay. You once again cross the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. While this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, I'm sure it's the precursor to a horrifically stressful week. Oh, it's probably second episodes because it's an episode per day. That would make sense. That'd actually make a lot of sense. Because we're here a week early before the funeral. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. I'll see you in the morning. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs, her posture defeated. Get up to your room to turn in. Can I go check on my possum? You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Y'all see those things, right? Hand sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. I saw them again too. Another picture this time of them staring from a tree. What the fuck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. Guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point, you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from the evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you wouldn't almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, you see Rosalina's face twisted with pain, staring up at you with tear-streaked cheeks, trapped by powers beyond her control, terrified of what her now uncertain future would hold. No! 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 I'm gonna die! Something's trying to get into my room. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door of your room swings open. Oh! It's the cat! He wants to lay with me! Aww, he loves me. Just the cat. It's always just the cat. Nice to see another living being, even when as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. Aw, the kitty cat. Hello? Hello? Oh, no. Oh, Tabitha. The animation parts are so well done. Things are getting interesting. We need to learn what happened to that Wayne guy, too. Oh, shit. Oh, we finished episode 2. Bum, 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 bum. Interesting. I want to see how long episode 3 is, because it seems each episode's pretty decently long. That was interesting. There wasn't too many supernatural stuff in that episode compared. It's in the walls! I will say, this game is very interesting. I'm very interested to see the mystery. Actually, let me see. Scarlet Hollow episode 3. I want to see how long it is. Oh, it is like 2 hours. Yeah, we're okay. I guess we'll stop today and pick this up next time, because that is a lot. This will be a slow burn. Yeah, it seems so. I am very curious to see what happens, though. It's kind of nice to chill and just see an interesting story. I will say. I thought it was fully voiced, but apparently not. I mean, that sucks, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Because I think there's 4... Wait, actually... I think there's 4 episodes out right now. Yeah, because it seems like episode 5 comes out in February. So it'll still be ongoing. So we will just sprinkle in streams of it every now and then, I think. Because the episodes are still coming out. So we still don't have a finished story, it looks like. So yeah, this will definitely be a slow burn. But it's still interesting. And the next episode we do, we get to explore a potentially haunted house. So joy. Thank you everybody for joining. It sucks that we weren't able to play Dread Out today, but it is what it is. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we are gonna be finishing By Sweet Carol, which I'm very excited to check out. But yeah, like, I would do the next episode, but their episodes are very long. They're very long. Alright, alright. Oh, actually, I know who I'm gonna check out. Sam Meows. My friend Sam is streaming some Enshrouded, and it looks very interesting. So the raid message is always eyeball raid. My message subbed. If not, use whichever you see fit. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for Bye Sweet Carol. I'm so excited. Oh, and also tomorrow after stream in the evening, I'll be over on somebody's channel for an interview. I'll post more about it in the Discord tomorrow when the time occurs. So yeah, see you tomorrow.